Hello.
Um,
Please excuse me as I finish eating this cookie because they introed me in before I was ready.
They said my mic's not working.
It should be better.
Is this better? Testing. We did not test anything out. Molly and I were being showgirls and doing the most. So it's a lot of work to
We haven't really eaten today.
This buttoned up multiple days in a row. I don't know how Taylor does it because it couldn't be me.
I hadn't actually seen the background of the countdown
that's
yet.
really cool. So yeah, thank God Molly ordered 2 different sizes for her own.
Yeah, I always order 2 different sizes.
And it worked out. So I'm borrowing this, but this will be returned because I'm just not really like a merch/cardigan girly.
Yeah.
But it looks good for right now. We look twin AF.
Because I've ordered the cardigans before, I find that they all fit a little bit differently, and I'm like in between 2 sizes because some of them are more cropped, and some of them are more oversized.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to see the box though? Because I told Ryan when they got delivered today and I went to open the box, I was like, it feels like my birthday. Like I'm getting like a sparkly orange box with a sparkly orange cardigan. And I'm not even usually a sparkle girly, but I just love orange, as you have all heard.
We've got the box.
Check this out. I should have done an unboxing.
You should have.
Yeah. I mean, we still technically can.
Just put it back in the box.
And we also have one of the vinyls we can show you guys too. The vinyl case, like the packaging of it is so cool. It's very different from other vinyls that I've had. So before I do that, I'll show them the inside of the box. Oh wait. There's like packaging in there. But so the cardigan, I'm trying to talk into the mic. The cardigan was like on top, but then inside was the CD, which is really cool. I need to think of something cool to do with this box. Like I'm so obsessed with it.
People asking, which is a very important question to ask, is this itchy?
It's not like as bad as I thought it would be.
I mean, my sensory was popping off before we got it. I was like, ooh, sparkly, scratchy. But no, I have a tank top underneath this, and it's not bad.
Yeah,
it's
like
a little, it's subtle.
We both, as neurodivergent girlies, I think like itchiness, like we get itchy. We are itch. Things are itchy to us that might be okay for other people.
Yeah, I just have
like tags bother me all the time.
Yeah,
and stuff like that. But now that I'm wearing it, I'm getting used to it. When I first put it on, I was like,
yeah.
I usually also wear the cardigans with like when it's colder weather, and so I'm usually wearing like a long sleeve, so it doesn't really. It's not like on my skin.
Yeah.
I usually have something in between.
Someone in the chat said neurodivergent gang. Let's go.
If you can't tell by our conversations and our side tangents and our Easter egg hunting love.
If you know, you know. And if you don't, you don't. Thank you, Taylor.
When you know, you know. And when you don't.
All right, so we have 8.5 minutes. So let's count down. As Alex said, it's going to be a merch drop. We don't know, but we know. And Molly clocked that yesterday when we were looking at the schedule that they'd posted, the showgirl schedule, and it said standby at 7 p.m.
I think it was actually Alex when he and I had talked about it. Oh yeah, because we got the schedule before you even traveled here, and you were running around getting ready to leave, and Alex and I were talking about the schedule, and at one point he said, "You know what would be pretty funny is if we're all freaking out over this standby and it's a merch drop. It's giving the floaties again."
Never
and
forget.
I was like, you're so right.
Anyone
they would so do
the
that.
drama of the 1989 pool floaties that came. It was the TV. No, we didn't even have 1989 TV yet. It was just literally 1989.
Oh, Alex is messing with the camera.
And
Don't
we're going up.
That.
Yeah. So, but regardless, so we're predicting, and also anytime there's a countdown on Taylor's store, it speaks for itself.
Yeah.
It's her store. So it could be a plethora of things, but we've talked about, we haven't gotten any official Life of a Showgirl merch outside of this. And if anyone has seen any of the new YouTube videos that are circling with the QR codes that have been unveiled, there's definitely little potential Easter egg merch. Easter eggs. There were slippers we saw on the pop-up Life of a Showgirl pop up in New York. We saw robes. We saw a bag. So I think they're all Easter eggs of like some of the merch we're gonna get.
Yep.
It's giving like hotel luxury,
Yeah.
Did you see something?
Yeah. Well, I just want to shout out the people in the chat who are saying like I can't afford to buy anything else. You don't need to buy anything. And I feel you because I'm
not buying anything.
Yeah. I'm someone who loves the merch. And at this point, between like certain vinyl variants that I bought and the cardigan, it's like I'm sure I'm gonna love some things on the store, but I literally cannot keep spending on this.
Yeah.
And I know like even for some people, maybe even buying the vinyls or the cardigan is just not an option. So I just want to acknowledge that. Like, I know it sucks if it's like FOMO to see things, and in this economy, it's hard to afford these things. So no shame in that. We will screen share and show the merch if it hits, but just know that like owning merch does not define you being a Swiftie.
Again, I will not be buying any, and I rarely ever, like Molly, if she wasn't around, I wouldn't have anything. And luckily there's times like the vinyls and stuff that I appreciate that she comes in clutch. But for the most part, I have no interest. I've just never been a merch girly, period. I have the most merch ever since Molly and I like started a podcast, and there's some stuff I like no regrets, like the Era Store like hoodie and like pullover and stuff are like really quality, but overall like I'm plus or minus. I have no cardigans.
Yeah, and I was telling Ryan, and I'm like, she looks really good in it, but I know she would literally never wear it.
I know. So. I was like looking at it, and I was like, I would. Never
she never wear it. Yeah.
Oh, someone said I'm saving it for the rep stuff when we get Vault. I mean, okay, I'm not gonna lie. That is one of my biggest regrets is not buying stuff during the rep era, because again, I definitely wasn't a merch girly then, and thank God Molly has some stuff that I was like wearing her rep snake tea this weekend. Like,
you borrow that like
she's
every
like
time
the
you
sister
visit.
that's like, you want to wear this? And I'm like, yes, and I will be nice and not steal it, because I'm like,
most of my like clothing, other than like a few basic shirts that I wear to work, is merch of some sort, like a sports or tailor. So like that's kind of like where some of my clothing budget just goes to that. Like I have merch for like Ryan's college team,
right?
Just to like support.
I don't have any from yours.
I know. Well,
if you have anything you want to give,
y'all won a championship this year, so
that natty.
Anyway, we haven't talked about the YouTube videos yet.
No.
Or like any of this.
I'm like, should we wait? We should wait till after the.
Well, I feel like for the next 4 minutes while we wait for this countdown.
Go ahead. Be concise.
We should explain what else has happened today. And this is the real reason why we scheduled the live stream, because at first we thought maybe something else was going to happen at 7, but based on the timing of how things are going, we are thinking 7 o'clock Eastern time is going to be a merch drop. Okay.
And then all this other stuff Molly's about to say is something separate.
Yeah.
AKA maybe an Era Store doc or a musical album, or a visual album. These are our predictions.
Yeah, let us know your predictions in the comments. And thank you to all 800 of you who are joining this countdown with us. We are Hits Differently. If you...
Oh, we didn't do our intro.
Oh, yeah. Should we do it?
Real quick, yeah.
Welcome to Hits Different.
Lee hee hee.
Hoo 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 hoo.
I'm Ryan, and that's Molly.
And we are going to tell you everything that's gone down today, because in case you thought, okay, album's been released, movie's out, now it's just time to rest. Taylor said, nah. Remember back in the Midnights era when you don't get to sleep? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Our football, both of our teams are playing right now.
Dude, and literally,
No, there's no way that we can come back.
Yeah.
We're down too much.
We're up, but we might.
Okay.
Yeah, so anyway, there's a lot going on.
A lot. Okay.
Alex is like, this is what's happening. Spontaneous live streams. This is what y'all get, okay?
Like now we can play offense. Okay. So earlier today.
Oh wait, someone said even Alex be Alex wearing orange. Yes, we're gang. All right, go on.
So earlier today, like right around the time we woke up, how did it start? So YouTube posted a tweet, and I'm assuming it was on other social platforms, that said go watch the lyric videos, basically not those exact words, but in the tweet it had random capitalized letters, and they spelled out look down. So people went to the lyric videos, which they're not the lyric videos, they're the visualizers right now. The actual lyric videos that were in the movie that's in theaters, that's those are going to be published on YouTube tomorrow. So right now it's visualizers, which is kind of the same thing as what's on Spotify. If you listen on Spotify, and our quarterback just threw a Hail Mary. Oh, it got picked off. Okay, 2 minutes. I can focus. I feel like we might need to turn the TV off. I might be getting distracted. So it said look down, and if you went to watch the visualizers, then you saw the scrub bar, like the progress bar, which earlier in the week for some people was the karma door.
Closed.
The doors, it was fully closed. It now started to look like it was opening. And then apparently there are comments across all of these visualizer videos that spelled out Google Taylor Swift. So then if you Googled Taylor Swift, there was a word scramble that popped up, 12 different scrambles. When you unscrambled those letters, they were the names of cities. These cities, when put in order, form the Eras Tour stage shape, just like the track list for Showgirl, which Taylor acknowledged in one of her videos that she was really happy that people put that together. The lyrics look like the shape of the Eras Tour stage.
Yeah.
So then people in those cities started going to look for clues like all over the cities, and you could take it from there.
Now if you Google Taylor Swift, you have the little, what we saw pre-album drop, like the last few weeks, the little heart on fire in the corner of Google, and you would click on it, and it used to say, like, that's show business, baby. And now it says 12 cities, 12 words, unlocks one thing, unlocks. You know what I'm talking about? Like, why are you looking
I don't know what you're talking about, actually.
What? Oh my God. All right, well, we're gonna pause on this because the merch
no, you
drop
keep
is
talking.
Assuming,
keep talking.
Oh, I need a phone. Alex, do you mind grabbing my phone off the coffee table?
Here, you can have mine. It's right here.
Okay, we're gonna multitask. All right, Molly, hit the merch. We're just really calling it. It's gonna be awkward if it's not merch, but it is. And
limited CD release acoustic bonus tracks.
Ooh, remember we talked about, like, okay, you want to read them left to right?
The Life of a Showgirl Alone in My Tower acoustic version CD includes The Fate of Ophelia. All right, I'm just gonna, just while we're doing this, I'm just gonna click little add to cart, go to checkout.
Yeah, Alex is efforting.
Oh, they added a captcha this time.
Alex is efforting.
Okay, all right,
Focus and share your screen. Focus.
I am. I thought we were sharing the screen. When did that switch?
It never started.
We had the countdown being shared the whole time. Okay. Sorry, guys. I thought you could see it. All right. The Life of a Showgirl limited CD release, each including unique acoustic bonus tracks with brand new production by Max Martin, Shellback, and Taylor Swift, and newly recorded vocals by Taylor Swift. What?
Newly recorded vocals?
I'm just scrolling to see if there's... Okay, so this is... Oh. All right, so that does look like there's not like merch. It's all these CDs.
More
okay.
CDs, yeah.
So if you haven't seen the movie yet, these are all looks from the movie that we saw. In the music video for The Fate of Ophelia, you see her in this one, the Alone in My Tower acoustic version, appropriate because that's a lyric from The Fate of Ophelia. And then you see her in this outfit, the life with like the ropes, the So Glamorous cabaret version. Then this Marilyn Monroe outfit, we saw her in that too.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the... She was wearing that in the music video too.
All from the music video.
Yeah, I was gonna say we saw them all throughout the movie and the visualizers.
So the one with the ropes is the Elizabeth Taylor one, which makes sense because that's the CD with the Elizabeth Taylor acoustic.
Yeah. Oh, that's what she's wearing when she catches the football.
Which song did we just say yesterday that we wanted her to do acoustic? We're like, oh my god, we just said it because I'm like, is it one of these?
Maybe Wish List.
Maybe, or Honey.
Yeah.
Either way, I see Wish List. So we're getting The Fate of Ophelia, Eldest Daughter, Wish List, Life of a Showgirl featuring Sabrina Carpenter, Opalite, Ruin the Friendship, and Elizabeth Taylor, all acoustic. So that only leaves what isn't acoustic. Wood, which that tracks. And Honey. right? 2, 4, 6,
One,
8.
two.
There's 4.
No, because
there's
wait,
4 that
1,
aren't
2,
listed,
3, 4, 5, 6. But this is just
that's
Elizabeth
the
Taylor
same.
both.
So
no, there's like 5
that are excluded.
5. Yeah, we can do math.
Yeah.
So
that's
yeah,
really
it would be
interesting.
ruin. No,
that's
ruin the
listed.
friendship.
Yeah. It'd be
father
honey,
figure.
Wood, honey, father figure.
Wood, honey, father figure.
See how good we don't remember the track.
Actually romantic.
Actually romantic. That makes sense. And
Canceled.
Oh. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
that'd be kind of weird.
Yeah,
that'd be kind of weird.
That one has such great production.
Either way, now we can't remember because this weekend is a blur. But we literally yesterday were like, "Oh my god, imagine if we got an acoustic version of blah blah blah." And like, if anyone has listened to,
I want to say it was Wishlist
Live from Paris, the Lover Live from Paris. I know that's live, but still, she gave us like some really good acoustic versions of Cornelia Street, Death by a Thousand Cuts, etc. And so I'm living for acoustic versions of these songs.
People in the chat, let us know how it's going for you if you're trying to get the CDs.
We heard the UK is struggling.
Yeah, people are saying, "What's the door thing about?" Because this ain't it. Yeah, no,
we're
gonna circle back to that.
Yeah, we were.
This
saying
was
that.
this is what the countdown was leading us
that
to.
The countdown and the standby was gonna be merch. I thought it was gonna be merch.
She just posted to her Instagram story.
Oh, standby.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh,
we can multitask. So that means there's still gonna be another merch drop. Okay, because we haven't gotten that yet.
File this under save your best for the finale. I think my favorite moments from the tour were the acoustic surprises. So I went back into the studio. Wow. So this isn't just like, yeah, they're making it very clear. This isn't just them stripping out the production from the song. She went back in and recorded. Acoustic. Yeah. So I went back into the studio.
That's true,
with
because
Max.
usually when we get acoustic, it's not real acoustic.
It's like the same vocal.
Yeah. Like Fortnite acoustic, not a true acoustic.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think so. I don't remember much being advertised like this.
We haven't got like a true
I went
acoustic,
back into the studio with Max and Shellback to record the acoustic unplugged versions. I can speak. Acoustic unplugged versions of a few of the Showgirl songs with brand new vocals and production.
Damn.
Cannot wait for you to hear.
Okay, but the question is,
interesting. So she's calling these different versions. Sorry, go ahead with your
they
thought,
are,
then I'll continue.
like
No, but there's Life is a Song acoustic version with Opalite, Life is a Song acoustic version, and Ruin the Friendship, My Advice version. Like, are we getting like that's interesting? Is there like what? Dressing room rehearsal version with Wishlist, settled down acoustic version, and the life of a showgirl dressing room rehearsal acoustic version.
Those are plays on the actual song though. Like she gives advice in the friendship. She talks about settling down and bossing up.
Stating she's just like trying to make it sound.
She's just playing.
Yeah.
She's so glamorous. It's like if you know, you know. My question is because as we just
original
talked about,
songwriting voice memo for Elizabeth Taylor. So she used to do that with she actually did do it with Tortured Poets. There's just so much going on that like I don't remember them as much because we were like in the midst of the Eras tour. But she did end up releasing the voice memos for Cassandra and like 2 or 3 other songs. But yeah, on the 1989 deluxe version of the original album, the voice memos are like on the streaming part of Apple Music. So like I've heard those again more recently.
Yeah.
Some people have asked me over the years what my songwriting process is, and my answer is that it's different every time. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
Oh,
go Gator! They won! You beat Texas.
Let's go, baby! Sorry
if we just yelled in everyone's ears.
Alex, our logo's covering up me on the live.
Oh.
Right? Oh, is that just
no?
this?
Don't worry about that.
Oh, okay, never mind. Disregard. You see this?
Yeah.
Right there.
Oh, that's
okay. Chaotic. Go Gators. Yes, Karen. Yes, that's my school that I went to. We were 1 and 3, and we just beat number 9 Texas. So let's go, baby. All right, distraction over.
Who's Afraid of Little Me was one of the other Torture Poets tracks where she gave that was really cool.
So yeah, as we just talked about, I'm not buying any of this merch. So what I want to know is when are we gonna get this on streaming? That's what it says.
Sometimes
it's only for
there will
24
end up being
hours.
digital downloads of these.
I hope so. or there will be leaks, which normally I don't agree with leaks, but if it's something that is because I didn't buy it, then, you know, I'm gonna be seeking out those leaks. But what are they doing? Is there a flag? It's not over. It's still not over.
All right, so we will get to all of the other things that are happening today after we wrap up this CD conversation. So if you are tuning in because you want to hear us talk about all of the scavenger hunt of Easter eggs that's happening,
And
we're going to dive into
from
that.
YouTube.
I just wanted to see if there was anything else listed here. Okay, so there's a jewel case in these two.
Another case?
Interesting.
How many
and you're
boxes
getting
one
like
person
all
own?
of the songs plus these. Okay, that's cool.
Oh, okay.
So if you hadn't bought a CD yet, you're still getting the full album. So for example, the Fortnite acoustic just had Fortnite and Fortnite acoustic. It didn't have
They said there's snippets on Taylor's story. Snippets of the song? Wait.
Oh, if there is, then we can't play it with audio, but we can take a peek.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can't play it with
No,
audio,
I was just curious. Is
other
it playing,
people let us know.
Is it playing music on her story? Yeah, can you just let us know, just for posterity? Oh, here's one.
You can't play it out loud either. You're next to the microphone.
It is playing. Dang it! All right, well,
you can go listen to it for a second. Go put your headphones on.
I'm not gonna disrupt.
It's fine. No, report back to us.
All right, stand by, guys. Want to go listen to the acoustic snippet? It's a silent disco. Here we go.
We can't play them
Go
on
to
this
Taylor's
stream.
Instagram and tune in with me. Okay?
Yeah, we can't play them on the stream.
Right, here we go. We've got the IFBN. We're ready to go. Hit us with the Taylor Swift
So I'm assuming
story
this is the first
snippets. We're listening. We got Fate of
one.
Ophelia.
Fate of Ophelia.
Ooh, different
There's
background
really
vocals.
cool background vocals.
It sounds pretty similar
It's
beat-wise.
Yeah,
Cadence.
it's like
the tempo is like very
like
similar to the
layered
original.
backing vocals of Taylor.
For anyone who's like, what are y'all doing? Go to Taylor Swift's story right now and listen to the snippets of these recently released acoustic versions on the CDs.
We're listening to Wish Lists now, and it's really slowed down. It's like it was like basketball.
It might be like
way with a basketball hoop instead of like basketball hoop. I just want you. Yeah, it's like drawn out.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm sorry you guys are getting me and not Taylor. I hope
Molly's
you go
like,
listen to
it's like
Instagram instead.
Ooh, Opalite's still a vibe. I mean, they're all a vibe, but acoustic Opalite is my favorite so far. She kept the cadence of the original, like the upbeat, but it's just acoustic, so it sounds. Was that it?
Oh, Elizabeth Taylor on piano.
Oh, so
cabaret version.
We are Elizabeth Taylor stands in this household, and
that's really cool.
You hear the little keys.
That's really cool. You can hear the piano.
Which is funny because there was a joke I saw where someone was like, I expected Showgirl to be, and they were relating it to the movie Burlesque with Christina Aguilera, if anyone's seen that. And I'm like, and look at her making a cabaret version where she's like.
That's so cool. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And to anyone who doesn't want to buy this stuff or says, you know, there's like too many variants, you know, that discourse always exists around Taylor and her albums, and she just keeps doing whatever she wants to do. Doesn't mean you have to buy it. Yeah. So,
and I'm gonna assume we're gonna get this on streaming eventually. She just always waits a little bit because obviously the point is for people to buy it. We have 23 hours, so maybe they're gonna probably wait till people get the CDs, and then we can have nice things later on. It'll definitely be delayed, but you know. That is the burden, I guess, if there was one of not buying merch, is when it comes to music. But I think also anytime it's music, it's like she doesn't want to like hold out. You know, it's not. Like, she wants the people who didn't buy it to get it. But then you think of...
You're Losing Me was gate
Yeah,
kept.
I was like, no, You're Losing Me was
Yeah, You're Losing Me was actually like
Gatekept probably the longest ever. There was probably a part of her that was like, I'm never gonna put it on streaming because it's such a deep song. And then it was like, please, for the love of God.
And then Jack was like, here's Taylor writing You're Losing Me, eating these grapes in December of 2021. And like shook up the whole timeline.
We literally would listen to like the leaked, like someone had recorded it and like put it out there. And that was the version we would listen to because it was so good.
Yeah.
I was like, Taylor, just
it was only available. Girl, it was only available on a CD that was being sold at the Era store.
It was so
luckily I had a friend that went to that show and got me the CD. Shout out to Megan. Thank you.
So
yeah. Let's circle back to all of the Easter egg things that have happened today. I'm gonna I
didn't finish where I left off regarding the Google. So if you go to Google, right? And you just you're doing it. Never mind. Forget I forgot Molly's sharing the screen. Why am I doing it the hard way? All right. No, go ahead. So you Google Taylor Swift.
Okay.
You know how to do it. It's what we did in the beginning before the album came out. And then so you see the red heart in the bottom. Yeah. And you click it. And it says 12 cities, 12 doors, one video.
Yeah, I didn't even know about this part.
Yeah. So we had the same thing early on when the album was announced. You would Google Taylor Swift or The Life of a Showgirl. This heart would pop up. And it used to say,
this is the word scramble. This is cool.
Wait, which word scramble? The one you talked about with the cities? Oh, okay. Wait, why isn't it doing it?
I don't know.
Hit it again? Oh, okay. Oh, this is cool. So that's why
we didn't actually do this ourselves.
That's why they said Google Taylor Swift. So this is what happened.
Yeah.
So it's like they've been preparing us for these kind of things to get us like in the wherewithal, because we had a similar thing where you would Google Taylor Swift or Life of a Showgirl. You would see the heart. It would be confetti, I believe, as well. And then you'd click the heart and it would say, that's show business for you, baby. And it was just like a marketing album promo thing. But now Taylor's taken it to new heights. And so we already know that all of these unscrambled are cities. And so
people in chat are helping unscramble the cities as I'm doing this.
Yes, good work, team.
I love it.
Good work, squad.
Hit it again multiple times. Yeah, I'll go faster. How about that? Sorry, you're probably just hearing the clicks in the background.
So there's 12 cities, there's 12 doors, because in each city, the cities that have found the projectors so far, or with the QR codes, it's literally a door, and it has a little QR code like projecting on the door, and there's like a number 12.
Oh, there's the doors. So those doors you just saw go across the screen look like what has been popping up in these cities.
So you can show the visualizer too.
Well, so just for anyone, some people are saying I'm having a hard time following. So let me just like do a 30-second recap of what got us here in case you weren't on at the beginning of the stream. And thank you to everyone who is hanging out with us on this Saturday night. We hope that you guys are all enjoying listening to Life of a Showgirl. Maybe you've seen the movie. We posted our live reaction to Life of a Showgirl on Patreon and on YouTube. On YouTube, we couldn't include the eldest daughter song. So if you want to see like the full reaction, it's on Patreon. The link to that is in the description of this episode. Apparently, there's a lot of other creators are having issues with eldest daughter too. But we definitely appreciate all of you guys going and watching that. And then last night we live streamed and talked all about the movie. So if you're looking for any of that type of content, that is available to you on our platforms. And tonight we are talking about
the chaos,
all the chaos that's happening. So if you missed it earlier this week, Taylor Nation had posted a time card for the Showgirls to follow, and today at 7 p.m. Eastern time there was here, click over here for a second. Here, I got it.
Here, I'll pull up stuff while Molly keeps talking.
Yeah, so while on that time card for Showgirls, there was a little punch in for 7 p.m. today that said standby. And now it appears we know that the standby was for these acoustic CDs where Taylor has gone back into the studio with Max Martin and Shellback and re-recorded her vocals to make these acoustic tracks. But the other thing that's been happening today is that when around the time that we woke up, which because we slept in a little late, Google had this search that we were just showing you guys for if you Google Taylor Swift, then these word scrambles came up. And once you unscrambled them, they said they were the names of cities. And then in these cities, people have been going to look for the Karma door. And we knew it wasn't screen sharing.
I was showing you that. I digress.
We weren't trying to screen share. Okay. But you're screen sharing again now. Hang on. Let me drive. You explain the billboards.
No, you keep talking. Go. I'm trying to pull up visuals for everyone. Keep talking.
But I know where they are.
You do?
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say.
All right. Where did you leave off? Sorry.
Start explaining the actual like doors in the cities and the QR codes. Okay. And then
so we're efforting on visuals, so this will all make more sense. So Molly's
sorry, that's very chaotic.
All right. So we're gonna have visuals.
Ryan was trying to mime to Alex. He didn't understand what she was saying.
So anyway, well, Molly efforts on visuals because I'm a visual person, and you're probably like, what the heck are they going on about?
Yes.
I will keep rambling things to bridge the gap. So basically they're like, go do your work, go to these cities, find the whatever, the QR code. Which, did you mention that we did this during Tortured Poets? A similar activation happened in Tortured Poets. Taylor loves to do this with album releases. They're all a little different.
Here's an example.
So that's not a... Are you sharing? Yeah. So that's not a great photo because you can't see it up close. But if you were to zoom in, you would see, as you can see from far away, the little white QR code. So she did something similar in Tortured Poets. It was a little less on the scale of this, but there were random QR codes popping up. That's what gave us our 3, 2, 1 back in fetch error, which we talked about on our live stream yesterday about how that's like an Easter egg that, that's another side quest. So far we have people have found in a few cities. There's still cities that we have not found the hidden QR code because we are also saying like it probably needs to be dark in these cities. So the US right now, it's dark. We're on the East Coast. It's almost dark. So like New York should be coming up soon because it's about to be dark. But like then you have Los Angeles on the list. It's not going to be dark there for another 3 hours. So this is going to be a slow roll probably over the next 12, 24 hours, maybe. Probably 12 hours. And to have all the time zones catch up. And so what happens is you, depending on which city you're in, you scan the QR code and it leads you. Oh, is this the playlist? Mm-hmm. So you scan the QR code and it gives you your own unlisted YouTube video, which we're guessing based on the visuals of each video so far. I think they're each related to the city that they were found in. So like there's one where it's clearly like the one that's like Milan.
So we can play these because they don't have any copyrighted audio in them.
Yeah.
So they started popping up around
we have
4 o'clock Eastern time today, which is when we fired up this live stream or like scheduled it because we were thinking, okay, if this is starting to happen, like a couple hours earlier was the word scrambles and we found the cities, and then around 4 o'clock we started to get these different videos from people finding the QR codes, and they seem to be hinting at something Eras Tour related. So we've scheduled this live stream, and then Taylor Nation's site had this countdown. Obviously that was the merch like we've said, but there has to be something else going on.
So someone wants to know where these videos are listed. So thank God a Swiftie did the most. So if you go on, so they're currently unlisted right now on YouTube. You can't, like Taylor Nation, Taylor has not posted them. That's part of the fun.
You like have to have the QR code to find it.
But someone is doing the work for us and is making a playlist, has made a playlist. So if you go on YouTube and you search the channel the Eras Tour channel, you will find this Orange Door Videos playlist. So that is where you're seeing right now. Someone's doing the work for us, which we love that. So right now we have 5 cities and there's obviously 12. So we've got a ways to go.
I Alex just let me know that our full reaction video on YouTube got taken down for copyrights. So if you want to see our reaction video, you have to go to Patreon, which is unfortunate.
We will
Yeah.
look at that later. We don't love that. And that's probably why a lot of people have done silent discos. And we thought we were in the clear, but you know what? Here we are. C'est la vie. Anyway, so we have 5 cities right now. So
yep. So we can watch these. But hopefully that catches everyone up on what has happened so far.
And it's okay, so here's the other thing. So here's where we're at with the videos, which we're about to watch. Each video has a few letters in them. Because I know once we play it, people are like, there's an H, there's a T.
Oh, yes.
Each video, it's all these word scrambles. It's a word scramble that leads to a word scramble that leads to a word scramble. And you're like, how many word scrambles? Where are we at? And it's just like, literally just, it's like a scavenger hunt. So in each video, people were like, wait, there's letters. So far up to this point, each video, I think each one has a word. And I think we're up to like, is the, not in order, because again, like we don't know the order. We're gonna have to scramble the words around once we get all the words. Oh, sorry, not Los Angeles, it's Las Vegas. That's right. That was an interesting choice. Not LA. Is the other US city. So Molly's looking for the words that we currently have.
Of the words.
But yeah, so currently we have a few words, and that's indicating that once we find all these YouTube videos in these cities, we are going to get a sentence, and that sentence will say ? I don't know. And I'm assuming it will lead us somewhere else. But all we know is that YouTube is involved, because they're the ones who were in on this by posting like, go Google Taylor Swift, go do this. And them saying they wanted to be in on it. And like, they're the ones with the little door. Oh, we could also pull up the door too on YouTube you can show that afterwards on the scrub. So they're in on it. And so is Google, because they're like, Google owns YouTube, you said? So that means that whatever comes at the end of all of this, whatever that sentence is probably going to be related to YouTube. So like, could that be
that the door videos are getting taken down? So
really?
Yeah. So I don't even know if we should play them.
Are you worried about copyright? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, everyone,
we can show you some visuals. I have things.
Well, we told people where it was. So if anyone...
they can't find it because it's gotten taken down already.
But you have it pulled up.
Just trust.
All
yeah.
Right. Never mind.
So
Taylor
stand by.
Don't
worry, we got you. So we
have visuals.
Here's some of the examples.
Taylor's very committed to the bit, and I get it. It's kind of like how we're not getting the Fate of Ophelia music video or lyric music videos until everyone has had the opportunity to go watch it in theaters. We're not getting those until tomorrow night. So it's like, of course, y'all have probably seen leaks. Of course, people have been posting and doing all that, but like, she still tries to like keep the purity of it. So they're not posting these YouTube shorts because it takes the fun away of the, exclusivity of finding the QR codes in the first place. So we get it.
I'll just show some still frames of the actual videos on Taylor's site, or on YouTube, that are from Taylor's account. So they have they're all like different scenes, basically, is how I would describe it, like different settings.
Again, potentially correlating to the cities that they were found in. So I don't remember what city this was.
This one was
Berlin. So like, it could be a place her and Travis, like, there's definitely a Travis Easter egg so far in every single video, which tracks. He's very prevalent on this album. So I'm wondering if it's like all places that they've been together. A lot of like, European spots.
People are saying that videos are also on Instagram. Really?
Oh.
Where?
Oh, maybe not through her.
Oh.
Yeah, like somebody has posted it.
Let's see if Taylor Nation's said anything.
No, Taylor Nation's doing what they do, where they're just being ghosts about these things, these side quests. They're like
new heights of billboards.
They're like, y'all know what's going on. We don't need to be like that obvious.
So in this little setting, we get some slippers with an S on it. You see a T over here on the mantle. There's a burning heart in the fireplace, which is a lyric, I believe, from the Fate of Ophelia.
It's also the heart on fire, which has been the emoji for the life of a showgirl.
Oh, yeah. But that's a lyric.
Yeah.
I just connected that. I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
Double entendre.
Set my heart on fire.
Yeah.
I'm like, how did we not clock that from our first listen? That's so funny.
Idea. There's too much going on.
Oh, I love that. No wonder it wasn't just a regular heart emoji.
True.
Wow.
Because all the other hearts were just, and that's how Travis makes her feel. It's like a regular old orange heart wouldn't have been enough.
Yeah.
She feels like her heart is on fire.
That's so cool.
In the best way, not a bad way.
So, wow. I love that. Okay. I just love when all these things connect. All right, let's so here's what our shot of the fireplace, and you see like a lightning bolt dancing through the lightning strikes. There's an axe here.
Caught lightning in a bottle.
Yeah, I thought I caught lightning in a bottle. An axe to a mended fence.
So the biggest thing we've noticed about all these videos is there's not just Life of a Showgirl Easter eggs. There's Easter eggs from every era. Which is really fun. There's song references, which plays into what we've talked about of how there's so many lyrical overlaps. There's so many melodic overlaps from past songs and albums. And it's like she's kind of saying that in these visuals of like, it's not just Life of a Showgirl. It's all melding together because that's kind of how she feels. Like, it's like the Eras Tour. Again, it's like, how do I take all of this and like sprinkle it out throughout an album? So there's a lot going on in these visuals that are so many layers, her relationship, her album, past albums, etc. Future Easter eggs. Of course, it's like there's got to be stuff in here of like what's to come, which is like the word scramble. That's, present day. So
we'll keep looking at some of these Easter eggs and going through them, but some people are asking what are all the words? So like we said, in every little short that we're getting, there are letters, and then when you are putting these all together, we think it's going to form something. So I don't know if there's anything that's been found. Oh, our dog just knocked over the light.
Oh, I was watching that slow motion. I was like, oh my goodness.
Man. Our dogs are very confused by our setup right now. So funny.
Anyway.
So I don't know if there's been any more videos or words found because we were getting ready for this live stream. I think there has been but, right? Because there's is the
BUT for clarity. So it's because there's 5 that have been released. Yeah. There's 2 missing. Is the but, and then there was another word. Anyway, so we're not there yet, and once we get all of the words,
I've got it. All right,
TBD.
All right.
Miley has
that
updated
this
one.
Account,
right?
Okay, it's you is but the.
So it's gonna be. I'm calling it obviously with the U. I'm thinking Travis. So it's probably gonna be another cute little makes me think of the song Honey. I just want you.
I don't think this is gonna be a lyric.
Not a lyric, but like a word that's kind of like more Travis coded.
No, this is going to be a message to the fans.
Yeah, but you isn't us.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like it could be like
I hereby conduct my postmortem wasn't about us.
Right, but that was before the album. I think this is this is an announcement of some sort in my mind.
All right.
I mean, because we think it could be something about the Eras Tour documentary.
That's true. We're still living on the clown train of an Eras Tour doc. Oh, so that's another side quest. There's so many side quests going on. It's like Taylor, I feel like she's setting traps with like red herrings and is like, what's over here? Oh, by the way, what happens at 7 p.m.? Oh, this. It's a lot. The countdown. So we talked about it yesterday on our live stream that people are finding that in the different vinyls for this album that there's a poem in each one, and Taylor has asterisked certain letters, and people have decoded that. And so far, we've gotten from different vinyls. There's the Target, there's the Standard, there's the Shiny Bug, there's like a bunch of versions. Mm-hmm. And so at first we thought it was a 3, 2, 1 countdown, but then someone has found 5, like the word 5. So the words we have so far from the different variants are 5, 3, and 2, and there might have been others that have been found.
Oh no, but I think people have found 1 through 5 now.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, because all the variants finally started arriving.
Okay,
Yeah,
so the words 1 through 5 have been found on different variants, and whether or not that associates with the album, TBD. But that leads me to now on TikTok, there's the challenge, right, of the Act 1. So as we know, we're playing on like a show, and Taylor loves Shakespeare, and there's like all this crossover. So there's different acts. And right now we are in Act 1, according to the TikTok profile badge or whatever it's called that you can get.
Keep going.
I was like,
keep going.
Yeah, the profile badge right now, if you do the TikTok challenge or whatever, I forget how you get the badge, but right now it has like the showgirl thing, and it says underneath like Act 1. So we're like, all right, so if we're in Act 1 and she has alluded to there's 5 acts, then the Act 1's been popping. So Alex has Thai food. There's a lot going on.
You keep talking.
So if we're in Act 1 right now, I'm gonna check TikTok to see if that is still a thing, if anyone is on TikTok. But oh, my volume is on. Let's turn that off. There's a lot going on. I'm looking up the acts to see. We're okay,
There
guys.
literally could not be more chaos happening right now.
Okay, so you go on TikTok. There's an exclusive profile frame. That's what it's called. I don't know how to speak. You have to complete all the missions to unlock it. So if you go on TikTok and you just search Taylor Swift or Life of a Showgirl, it'll pop up. And I'm like, I guess you could bring up TikTok, or we move that over.
Hang on 1 second.
Oh. Can you slide this over?
No.
So I can see myself. There you go. All right. So if you go on TikTok, it's a little hard to see because it's not going to focus. But this is the gist of the TikTok challenge that's going on right now. So anyway, if you unlock this challenge and you do all the things, they want you to currently post a video of the fate of Ophelia and include the hashtag TS the life of a showgirl. And so we have 5 acts. We're only in Act 1. This challenge, I'm like looking for the date because usually it's dated. It'll say
it was supposed to be the last part of the challenge was supposed to be this weekend. It
was supposed to be the 3rd,
which
is 2 days ago. So they're all listed. Act 2 is already on here. Are you ready for it? Okay. They need to stop. All right. So Act 1 is showing and wants you to post a video with the fate of Ophelia, the song, and include the hashtag Life of Showgirl. But then if you keep scrolling, it says your journey of following Taylor Swift. Join the celebration. Discover the Life of a Showgirl song and your journey following of Taylor on TikTok. Interesting. And then it says hits differently. Are you ready for it? Start now. Wow. So this is a whole, your journey of following Taylor Swift on TikTok. This is different than usual.
Just turn it around.
This is not going to focus.
No, you can see it.
It's hard to see. Here we go.
Just in general, it's like, it's just not
different. Usually it's like a joke and you're just like, oh, you just pull it up. So when I hit next, it says, but first, let's revisit, your journey with Taylor and her music on TikTok.
Huh.
So you hit next. It's going to show all of our song usages with Taylor on TikTok. Okay, this is kind of cute. Oh my God, you became a Swiftie on August 10th, 2023. That's when we got a TikTok for the pod, for clarity.
Yeah, it was the day after the LA Eric commercial.
That means that we've been a TikTok Swiftie for 786 days. So they're doing okay, this is the whole thing. So then it says question 1, what song from the Life of a Showgirl do you have on repeat? I'd say Canceled.
Yeah, I mean, we repeated it a lot last night.
Let's be so right now. All right, question 2. What song were you most excited to hear before the album came out? Which we talked about this. So collectively, I know we had different ones.
I feel like
I said Canceled.
Yeah, we didn't both have the same ones. I said Opalite and Eldest Daughter.
So I guess let's choose Opalite then.
Well, you didn't say Oprah. Okay.
Well,
whatever.
I mean, we don't agree.
Yeah.
What song on the album surprised you most? Ruin the Friendship? Is that
Probably
right?
Yeah.
I mean,
well, no, actually, Romantic.
Or Would.
No,
Yeah, you're
no.
right.
I think it was actually Romantic. Actually, like we all thought that was gonna be something different.
I mean, Ruin the Friendship. I'm gonna say Ruin the Friendship because
right.
I literally was like, oh my god, I can't wait. It's gonna be rep coded. It's gonna be this and that. And yeah, okay. So those are the 3 questions, and then it says revealing your journey of following Taylor on TikTok. Oh, so it's just there's a video. Our Life of a Showgirl song is canceled. We love that. Oh, your TikTok friends who follow Taylor. I see Amir is listed as the first person. The first Taylor song you ever used in a TikTok post, Cruel Summer.
Yeah.
That was our first TikTok ever. Also, if y'all aren't following us on TikTok, it hits Diff Pod. If you want to go
show them
hop over there. Oh, it wants us to do a video with canceled. I see.
Oh yeah, we can do that after.
Okay.
Show them what that looks like though. That's
cool. So this is
It's like keep it towards our faces, and then it'll there you go.
It's like if anyone's ever done Spotify Wrapped, Apple Music doesn't do it, but it's kind of like they gave our own version of like Spotify Wrapped, but with a new
Apple
album.
does do it. It's just not as good.
So
okay, so let's circle back to the videos.
TikTok is doing its own thing. Google and YouTube are doing their own thing.
Yeah,
there's a lot going on at the moment. The merch store is popping off. Yeah. All right.
People are asking standing by from where? Okay, so we labeled this live stream as standing by for Taylor Swift, I think is what we titled it.
Do you have the schedule?
Because Taylor Nation told us to literally stand by for 7 p.m. Eastern time on today. Yeah. And it looks like that was for these acoustic versions of the CD.
Oh, that's right. Sabrina's on SNL tonight. Someone said,
No, the 18th.
Never mind. Someone said, what she joins her tonight. Not this week, y'all.
It's Bad Bunny and Doja Cat tonight. Sabrina's performing tonight.
Oh, yeah. That's what they mean. Where?
At a concert.
Oh, I don't think Taylor. I mean, I'd be very grateful if anyone was there. But Sabrina will be on next week.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. So, never know. All right, so here's the time card of what had us privy to the 7 p.m. to begin with. So it's like all pretty standard procedure until you get to the standby section, and you're like, what does that mean? What time is it? And if you notice, it's perfectly parallel with 7 p.m. Eastern time for tomorrow, which is when we're going to get the music video and the Life of a Showgirl lyric videos on YouTube for those who weren't able to go see the movie and for the rest of us to indulge on repeat. So we've been standing by for 7 p.m. today since we got this schedule. And we had different thoughts about what it could be. And obviously, as it got closer, we were like, I think it's going to be a merch drop. And it was. And so all these side quests, I mean, to be fair, a lot of the side quests are just to like have fun with the album. Like the TikTok challenge, I'm going to guess that's just playing into it. I could be overhyping the Axe part of it. But then again, the fact that Taylor committed to memory in her vinyls by putting the asterisks on the letters, it makes me think it's a little bit bigger, you know, the Axe 1 through 5, because that's a permanent mark in your vinyls. So I feel like it's going to lead to something a little bit more substantial.
I don't know if it's counting the vinyls or if it's a countdown. Okay, so
are we counting up? Are we counting down?
Like all summer we were talking about that. And the reason that I'm thinking it's a countdown is because of kind of like the whole reason you started going to the TikTok challenge explanation is because now for whatever reason on TikTok it's saying Act 1.
Right.
And
which is correlating with the vinyl words.
And so if there's multiple acts, maybe today even is Act 3 because like
today was Act 1.
No, but you said it already had Act 2.
True. Yeah, which is weird.
So actually, if we're starting from Friday, which is the official release day.
Yeah.
Friday is Act 1, Saturday is Act 2, Sunday's Act 3, Monday's Act 4, Tuesday's Act 5. And the reason that I'm like
how long does that schedule go?
I'm thinking that that's what I'm saying. It takes us to like it shows the Fallon interview on Monday night. which is really late. So by the time that comes out, like,
so the
it's
7th
almost
is
into
Act 5.
Tuesday. But I'm saying like Monday night into Tuesday is when the Fallon thing comes out. So she could like Easter egg something that happens at midnight on Tuesday.
Right. That's technically Act 5.
Yeah.
Tuesday, yeah.
In that interview. And then she has another interview scheduled with Seth Meyers. So
Thursday.
I think it's interesting because Taylor's done so much press already for this album. She did a bunch of radio interviews throughout the last couple of days, or she must have, I don't know if she pre-recorded them or if I don't think she was showing up live because she recorded Graham Norton on Friday morning, like yesterday morning before that happened. Some of you have asked us if we've been able to watch the full Graham Norton show or how to watch it. I honestly don't know. I've tried. It doesn't seem to be available in the US yet, so I've just been living off of the clips that other people are posting.
I don't know if this is true, but someone said in our live last night that supposedly BBC is going to be releasing it like next week.
Right, but you can't like watch it now if you're in the US.
No. But supposedly we'll have it next week. So yeah, we haven't watched any interviews in full. We just keep absorbing like via social and picking little clips here and there because it's just a lot. When she does press tour, like it's been a minute since she's done anything like this, and you forget like it's just information flying from all directions. You're like, wait, what did she say in that interview? Wait, was that an Easter egg?
Even
wait,
with
what's the
Midnight,
backstory
she
of this
did
song? And it's like there's so much going on.
The movie,
and then
with Midnight, she did do a couple of interviews, but it was not this many, and I don't remember this many radio stations or things like that. So it is interesting. And circling back to, again, like the biggest thing that's happening, in my opinion, is all of these YouTube videos that have been popping up all over the different spots from this full-on scavenger hunt that Taylor's leading us on for Easter eggs. And these YouTube shorts all have nods to her different eras. It's giving Eras Tour documentary. I just feel like that's the most obvious thing. And to be very clear, Taylor doesn't owe us anything. She's already given us
Molly
so
with a disclaimer.
much. Yeah, she's given us so much with this album, the visuals for this album, the release party movie. It's been really a really fun lead up and rollout of this. But she's clearly indicating something else happening.
As always, this isn't our delusion. This is just us tracing the evidence to make it make sense.
Everyone was told to Google Taylor Swift to unscramble.
We don't make the rules.
These letters that led us to these cities, that led us to QR codes, that led us to these videos with Easter eggs of references to different things on the Eras Tour.
And we like to just give our predictions because so far for this era, I mean, not to like, boost our ego, but like we've kind of crushed a little bit with the Easter eggs. And so I'm like, I feel like we've been tracing the evidence. It's been a really fun, she's been Easter egg, like the Easter eggs she's done so far leading up to the album. And now they've been really fun because you're like, I mean, they're simpler because, I like to go, as Taylor says, Zodiac Killer, and like to really do the most and add up.
Full on Zodiac Killer right now.
Do all the things. And you're just like, or what if it was, Occam Razor, the simplest explanation is often, the one. Someone did ask, they're like, what if she's announcing a tour? So there's an interview from, I don't even know. There's so many interviews out there. But someone asked her straight up.
Maybe like BBC Radio or something. I think it was a UK.
Someone asked that question, which is kind of nice. Almost. It's almost like, not that it was nice to find out that we probably weren't ever getting Rep TV or that we weren't. But it was just kind of nice in the sense of like having that confirmation from her being like, stop clowning. You're not getting Rep TV. Anyway, so she said in an interview when someone was like, so you're going to go on tour? And she straight up was like, he phrased it as like, are you planning on going on tour soon or whatever? Not like ever going on tour. And she was straight up like, nah, like I'm tired. And she was like, obviously I would want it to be on the level of like, her last tour in the sense of like, she doesn't do things half measure. So if she's gonna do tour, whether that's for one album or whatever, like she's gonna do it. And the girl toured for like 2 years and she's tired. And that's what she said. She's like, my joints, everything, like I'm good right now. Which is also why we're like, I think she's doing the most in this way because she's like, no, I'm not going on tour because
She's
that's
working from home, you know.
that's usually like an Easter egg. That's usually part of it. Like when Torture Poets came out and all the chaos, when Midnights. I'm like, wait, when did we find out about the Eras tour?
Midnights.
Yeah. So in Midnights and the chaos of Midnights, it was like, oh, by the way, sprinkled in there was like her Good Morning America appearance, and it was like, yeah, I'm doing the Eras tour, and you know, the rest was history. And so it's like, remove that aspect of this whole album release, and there's still a lot of other things that could manifest. And it's kind of nice to remove that because you're like, all right, not going to be a tour. So it's like, but everyone's wondering, is there an Eras Tour documentary? We are doing a lot of Eras Tour conversation, and now we have these little visuals, and they're all tying in the Eras Tour.
And we always, well, not necessarily the Eras Tour. It's tying in just all of the eras.
That too, yeah.
Yeah.
They're almost one and the same at this point. It's like, and now she owns her masters, so things are different. And like, I think the rules are definitely different because she has her masters. And so it's the first time she's ever put out an album while owning her masters.
Yeah.
So now she can like play these games and like sprinkle these Easter eggs from all different eras. And it's, the timing's so perfect, especially with an album that like plucks things from different eras. Like it really couldn't have timed out better.
Yeah.
So
here's a couple of the examples. This is like a bad one to start with because I don't really know exactly what this one means. But if anyone's seen the movie, there was a bird that seemed to fly out of the window in the hotel scene in The Fate of Ophelia. I noticed it on the second playthrough of the music video. It's like when Taylor goes from the hallway to the hotel room and there's like the bellhops and it's all for band and dancers, and the camera pans again, it goes through a door frame, there's a window and it looks like an orange bird or orange or red bird flew, and then the camera pans again and then she's in the bathtub and it's the album cover. But I caught it the second time that there was something flying, and this feather looks like the same one, so I thought that was interesting.
Also, you were saying that looks like where Travis proposed.
Yeah, this pathway, the like cobblestone pathway kind of looks similar to the one like the purple flowers. There's lots of lilac and orange imagery in these. Skirts. So I'll pull up another one.
And we're also starting off with, I'm like, we're burying the lead right now because we started getting these videos and we're like, oh my god, and then I'm like, do we want to show that one next?
That
is
was
it
what
London?
I was gonna show. Oh
no.
Wait, well, we got to show them in order.
We'll just keep going. It's all right. We're gonna bury the lead for a second, because one of the videos I audibly yelled out loud. So
and some people have asked, is this AI? Is this CGI? I think that it's CGI. Taylor has said that she does not like AI at all. And she's done CGI videos like this before. We talked about some of that in the last week or so with the Midnights promo. There was a CGI video and it had a bunch of different Easter eggs in it.
And that's where we had the schedule.
Poets.
So it's funny you mentioned that because now we were saying, we're like, we haven't gotten one for this album.
Yeah.
And she's like, that's because you're getting 12 of them.
A visual teaser almost.
That's because you're getting 12 of them.
Yeah.
Which goes back to...
I can't play all of these in full, but I can at least show you guys some different frames. And there are just Easter eggs all over these, and there are letters in each of them that form words. So there's like a word of video. There's going to be 12 words. And that's what I think once all of the words are put together, it's going to either give us another hint or it's going to be telling us something. That's my gut instinct here. So the things to note in this one are the honey sign here. There's a phone on the bar, which I think is interesting.
It makes me think about the phone when the photo dump, was it Travis? Was it Travis's photo dump where there was the phone of them at dinner? Of them at dinner?
Yeah, with the phones on the table.
And the phone was on the table lit up and it said like 11 something and had this really cute, like you could tell his photo on his phone, like backdrop or cover photo, whatever you call it. Lock screen was him and her. And people just kept being like, no way did Taylor, or like, no way was his phone lit up accidentally and revealed this like thing. It's like, nah, that might have been an Easter egg. So when I see the phone in this video, it makes me think about that. And I'm like, so was it an
That's
Easter
cool.
egg? What time did his phone say? And it's just like, I don't know. I mean, we're also all on our phones while we're trying to trace down the evidence of this.
So there's this little carousel of horses. Oh,
There's
Travis
numbers on
bought
it.
the horse called Swift Delivery. And then there's an S on this.
Oh, I thought it was a 5. It's an S.
I think it's an S.
Oh.
I don't know.
Either way.
Or yeah, it could be track 5.
Maybe it's
daughter,
the
I
S.
guess.
Maybe that was one of the letters. Oh, so then there's an H.
There's
Obviously,
an
that's
H.
like an obvious one of the letters. And then she puts down a thing of whiskey on it. So it's like tying into like, I drink that brown liquor. This,
It's like, Ferris wheel, which is a reference in Eldest Daughter as well.
Yep. Kitty on the wall is a reference to Life of a Showgirl, the song with Sabrina Carpenter.
Then it zooms in on this tag that has a T. And then some people are saying that they think that this could be
like a stage,
like that this is like an O, but I think the letters have been very much like clearly letters. So
well, you see how the lamps are different. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lamps on the left and 3 on the right. I know I sound crazy saying that out loud, but I'm sorry. The fact that they're placed in not like they're placed like that, all juxtaposed, is not intentional. And then there's how many stools? There's 5 stools and 3. So does that all add up to 12? What's the math? No, that's way more than 12.
7 plus 8. No, it's 15. Yeah. Okay.
Make it make sense.
So there's that one.
Wait. Hold on. Let me just count for 5 seconds. Let me just count as I just
Ryan
said,
has
like,
to count everything.
stand by. Wait. I just, like, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm just gonna say
There's
the
a
lit
lamp over here.
the lit up. No, we don't count that. The lit up
Sure.
the lit up lamp. I just want to throw this out there, okay, guys. The lit up lamps. Go back.
Oh.
The lit up lamps on the bar equate to 10, and the stools equate to 8. 10, 8. I'm just saying. We were talking about the schedule. This could be madness and not true, but I'm just gonna say that's it. So.
Wait, so did you count wrong the first time?
I was counting left and right side, and I was like, I don't think it's that depth. So I just counted all the lamps and then all the seats, and it's 10, 8.
Okay, well that's
the day before that's the Fallon freaking. Technically, the Fallon interview is that night, but it says like 10, 9.
No. 10, 8 is Wednesday, I think.
Do you have the schedule? Go back to the schedule.
No, I don't have it up right now.
Yeah.
Just check what day.
I'll just check the calendar. Stand by. No. Yes. Okay. So yeah, but the Fallon interview said it was
the Fallon interview is Monday night.
Or sorry, the last
Seth
interview.
Myers. Yeah. But it's actually I think that
the
there's like
8th.
an asterisk that it's like the 8th, but it's like
Right.
12:35 a.m.
And we just said if it's that's act
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
Too. Okay, y'all think I'm
Yeah.
crazy, but
No, I'm glad you counted.
counting.
1, 2, 3.
So just a coincidence. We just rambled on about potentially us being in these acts 1 through 5, and
Dang
so
it.
if
You'll
that will
be
be
home then.
dude, tell your friends. That sounds crazy for me to say that anywhere else, but like,
Okay,
Taylor does this stuff on
this
purpose.
video
All right, this
is the one that really shook us. We scheduled the live stream after we saw this
Yeah.
video.
And so once again, after watching this and after watching the other ones, it's very evident that it's not one specific thing, or even necessarily that it is clown. I think again that these videos are giving us Easter eggs for future. They're giving us Easter eggs from the past. They're coupling like Easter eggs can be, duplicitous.
Mhm.
It's not necessarily telling us what's coming up, but it could be an Easter egg of like, oh, something we saw like 3 eras ago, just like fun little things. So all that being said, when we saw this video, I'm not saying that, once you see it, you'll get it. That, something's happening related to this video. I just think it's all like, just play the video. Just show the video. I'm saying
I was trying to let you finish your thought.
I don't know. I'm saying we're not clowning for, what one would expect after they see this. So that is it. So yes, people are noticing that is the Karma statue. Yes.
Yes, from the Karma music video. I can't press play. So
I know.
this
Well, you
is
can
the
click
Karma.
through.
The Karma music video has this statue. We'll get closer before we do. There's a cat here. Obviously, again, there's like orange
Karma
and
is
lilac.
a cat
Karma is a cat.
purring in my lap because it loves me.
I think it gets closer to the statue. Yeah.
And so that statue has Roman numerals on the bottom, like from the Karma music video. We've studied this extensively.
It gets closer to the statue towards the end. We'll go ahead and zoom in. So the statue in the Karma music video is Lady Justice,
which is this lady,
mm-hmm.
same. And there's
like Taylor was holding like that as well.
Taylor was a statue.
Yeah, and then in the Karma music video, the statue. Roman numerals below the statue, there was a carving that said 1989, and so in the Midnight's music videos, there were Easter eggs that "Speak Now" would be the next re-record, and then 1989 would be after that, and so we always thought that's what this was there for. But she, again, as Ryan said, like these are all just like callbacks to other things from other eras. So like this is from Midnight's, but it also is kind of 1989 coded, and like Karma in general feels like has always felt like a rep coded word.
Well, no,
I mean, a lot.
It's the first scene of the Karma music video, so once again, it was hammering home that 1989 TV was next, because it was.
Speak Now was next, and then 1989.
No, but by the time Karma came out, Speak Now had already come out.
You're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
So by the time this video, not this video, but the Karma music video came out, we already had Speak Now TV, and 1989 was
look at you
next.
correcting the timeline.
Right?
Wow. It's usually
Dude, I know too much about the Karma music video, y'all. This is where the Lord, I live in this video. Okay, and I'd also said before, I was like, there's so much, even before we got these visuals, I was like, we all need to go back and watch the Karma music video, because there have been a lot of lyrics and a lot of things that have been flashback to that music video. And then she pulls out this, and I was like, thanks for validating me, Taylor. So yes, when you start the Karma music video, that statue is the first thing you see. The Roman numerals say 1989, and then what happens? The scene flips on its head, and you get a
to the underground,
very rep coded visual, which I think at the time it was supposed to be 1989 TV, rep TV, and then probably obviously debut TV. And we all know what happened with rep TV. It didn't manifest, but at the time of the Karma music video, it was scheduled. So it was like literally like, you got 1989, flip on its head, you have this underworld, you had the Ares mask, which could have meant that was the time period of when we were getting it. There were so many Easter eggs there.
Much.
But now when you listen to Canceled,
the one thing I was gonna say, when you listen to Canceled and she talks about like come to the underground, like you'll fit, or underworld, you'll fit right in. Like all of my friends are down here. We've all been canceled for something, whatever. It made Ryan and I think of that scene.
Yeah.
The other stuff that's very important.
This is the most important part. So
it's the butterfly and the snake.
So right before this, you see a butterfly, which is another crazy thing, because when 1989 TV came out, that night of the release, Taylor Nation, they loved to mess with us. So back during the Lover era,
I can probably show that.
There was in the music video, You Need to Calm Down, right? The butterfly and the snake.
Taylor had no, it was You Need to Calm Down. Taylor had like a back tattoo that was a bunch of little butterflies that like formed also the shape of a butterfly, and the snake was like. And
then when was the one that burst into butterflies? That was You Need to Calm Down, or that was okay. Also in that music video, there's like a snake, and it explodes into a group, like a bunch of butterflies.
It's like the snake slithers away, and then butterflies
burst into not flames, but butterflies. So anyway, the night of the 1989 TV release, Taylor Nation just decided to post that clip of the snake turning into butterflies. I can't remember what their caption was, but like it haunted us, because you're like, excuse me, we just got 1989 TV. Let us live our life. We are not like.
It was like, what?
And so once again, I think that was solidifying at the time that rep was next, and then debut. Like it's the snake, and then it turns into the butterflies. So she loved doing that with the re-records. She would give us so many Easter eggs in music videos that was like, if you pay attention, you can kind of figure out which is coming next, which I feel like it took everyone collectively way longer than like a few years to start to catch up, to be like, wait, like before she announced Speak Now. I can't find it right now,
but
it was similar. It was on the ground, and it burst into
and like the snake slithered and burst into butterflies, and then snake. So what Ryan was just
And
describing
it's a
was
green
from the
snake,
Lover
just
era.
like the emoji.
Yeah.
We don't usually see green snakes because the one is white or whatever in the Lover music.
The visual that Ryan was describing was from the "You Need to Calm Down" music video, which is from the Lover era. However, the butterfly
So the snake to the
represents debut.
I thought it might be the Me music video.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, she has the back tat with the butterflies, and I think a snake is slithering into it.
It's just sitting in the middle. It's like a cobra, and there's butterflies around it. But that's what I thought. So it is the Me music video that the snake bursts into butterflies.
Which that was the first music video. Me, like that was the lead single, so that makes sense because it was like the era's transition. Like transition from rep into Lover. But a butterfly, even though we saw that in the Lover era, a butterfly also represents her debut album. So seeing the snake and the butterfly together, it's curious. And we literally freaked out so hard over it
because I saw the butterfly in the scene right before this, and it made me immediately flash back to the snake turning into butterflies. And then literally the next scene was a snake and the butterfly. I was like, oh my God, I'm triggered.
People are asking where these YouTube videos are. They're all unlisted. So you have to have the exact link. If anyone is just now joining the stream, there's been a whole scavenger hunt today that has led people to looking for QR codes in different cities. And once you scan the QR code, it brings you to a YouTube short that, again, is unlisted. So you have to have the exact link in order to find them or like scan the QR code. And in these YouTube shorts, we think there's going to be 12 of them total. We have about 5 or so as of the time we started this live stream. They all have these different scenes, different imagery. They're all calling back to different eras. So, this, like, a rose grew up out of ice frozen ground with no one around to tweet it. That's from the lakes.
Also, all my thorns or all my flowers turned back.
All my flowers grew back as thorns. Yeah.
Reputation.
There's a squirrel, which I would like to think is a reference to Travis Kelce's squirrel tweet that they also talked about on the New Heights interview.
Again, there's a little bit of him in every video, which has been really fun how she sprinkled him in. This one is a squirrel. It's very, if you know, you know, aside from the fact that it's a really cool looking squirrel.
So that's this one.
Dude, you were talking
something
about,
in the background?
You were talking about the other one looking like her proposal. Look at that arch. That is like the proposal garden.
I know. Well, a lot of these remind me of it.
But this is literally the arch.
Here that I can't tell what this is.
This is literally the arch.
It looks like a birdhouse.
That's really cute that she's like sprinkling in those little.
What is that?
In the right corner?
Yeah.
Can anybody tell what's in the right corner of this video?
Did we see it earlier?
Oh, it's covered by the birdhouse.
Wait, does that say honey? I can't tell.
Also, it's interesting because she's in the middle of the arch. If the arch is like representing where she was proposed to, is there some play on like the justice, like Lady Justice? Because it was her in the music video. And right now it's being displayed in the arch, which is like where she got engaged. And so is there some association of like Lady Justice? I don't know. It's very interesting. It's also curious because she just got engaged. So it makes you wonder, you're like, so... Are we maybe we're just crazy.
But we also always thought we thought that Travis's proposal setup kind of looked similar to a Lover photo shoot. So maybe
it's true. Yeah,
maybe it's all just like it because he just plays into all of this stuff so well.
Right.
Another Easter egg that I have to shout out is so funny. If any of you guys follow us on Instagram, then you heard Alex and I talk about this back at the end of July. We were on a road trip on the way to our vacation, and that Saturday morning, it just so happened that Travis was playing Roblox. He was being featured, and I had never played Roblox. I didn't really know what it was. It's all this virtual game that people who play it were so excited. A bunch of kids were really excited that Travis was playing it. And in the Roblox world, Travis was being interviewed. And there were lots of things he was asked that were just, fun little things like Arrowhead was brought up and electric and touchdowns and blah, blah, blah. But he gets asked what his favorite kind of tree is. And he says a redwood.
Favorite plant.
No, Alex was saying that it was tree.
You said plant earlier. Irrelevant semantics.
So he answered redwood. And if you have heard the song Wood, then you know that was an Easter egg. Travis has been Easter egging us in so many ways, and it's so great. I love that Taylor has a partner who is in on the Easter egging.
A redwood,
and now we have to watch out for two people, not just Taylor. Now we gotta watch out for Travis too.
A redwood because it's mighty and resilient.
Yeah.
Yep. Sure.
It's like, what? Okay, so here's another one of these scene sets. There's a mountain in the background.
Again, whatever city this
some
is.
Penthouse with a pool.
What city
and
is this?
we are in a gym. This is
Barcelona. Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, I don't think it matches up with the cities.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
they've probably been. There's a reason why I'm like, I wish I knew what. That's like a volcano.
She said she doesn't Easter egg her personal life, so I feel like it's just random places. Maybe it's places that the Eras Tour went to.
That volcano.
Like
does anybody know
countries.
where this volcano exists? It's giving Japan, but
Mount Fuji.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
The summit.
Oh, Karma takes all my friends to the summit.
Oh,
bro.
Nice.
Good work, team. Good work, squad. See, Japan. That's what I said. Okay, slay. I've never been to Japan, and I was like, it's giving Japan.
Tokyo is where Taylor performed before the Super Bowl.
Also at the Rep Tour. Or also the Rep Tour. Tokyo was a big part of. She was in the Endgame music video. She hopped around to different cities, and Miami. It was Miami, Tokyo, and what was the other one? I forget. I thought there were 3. Los Angeles, maybe. So many connections. Anyway, so this is Down Bad Crying at the Gym, coded AF.
Yeah, wait for it.
Shout out to
wait
TPD.
for it.
Well, there was a barbell in the very beginning.
Yeah, but in this one, you see a letter, the Y.
Yep.
Then on the treadmill, it's 12 o'clock, man. 12:12. Also, that was what the countdown was for the night that the album got announced. It was on the 12th. It was 12:12, like midnight Eastern time. At 12:12 was the countdown led us up to the announcement.
It's also the lock code that was at the pop-up. There was like a combination. It's at 12:12.
Obviously TS12.
It makes me wonder. It still makes me wonder if there's like the duplicity of the 12:12. If there's like more to it than just like what we've experienced so far.
There's this O.
In terms of counting, it hovers over the candles at the end, and I would like to count them because that was my first. Oh, so you see this cute little scarf?
Okay, so but like I'm like, is the I don't, you know how treadmills have like an emergency pull?
But it looks like
it does look like the red scarf emoji.
Like, do y'all think that looks like the all too well scarf? Because that's what I'm clocking it as. Even though that doesn't make sense, but if we're talking Easter eggs, because you see the U on the treadmill,
the U.
So it looks like the red scarf.
People are saying no.
Oh, thank you. Miami, Tokyo, and London.
Brooke asked, can Ahmad tell us if the reaction to songs is going to be re-uploaded? We don't know. It got taken down due to copyright, and we can't really risk that because if we were to get another copyright strike, our channel could be lost forever.
You only get so many, and then they fade out, thankfully. But like that means we're on
notice,
again,
and
so
we can't risk it. Once your channel gets shut down for copyright, you can't get it back.
Yeah,
that is why we have a Patreon.
This has happened before, and
it happened the Vancouver weekend of the Eras tour, as well. And in no way are we trying to violate Taylor's copyright laws. We were just trying to share our reaction with you guys, but it'll be available on Patreon.
That's why a lot
you
of
would
people
like to go and watch.
A lot of people did silent discos and all that, and we definitely plan on like eventually cutting some social clips as well from our reacts, so we can do give you little snippets of like reacts via Instagram.
Alex just was coming to tell us he's trying to figure out what the best option for how we can get that content out to you guys now that it got taken down. I'm curious, and he might not answer us right now, but I wonder if other reaction videos have gotten taken down, or were we unlucky?
I think everyone did silent discos. We're the only ones.
No.
Oh.
But we saw multiple other
We don't
reaction
know.
videos already on YouTube with the full album. So, yeah, we don't know why it got taken down. We weren't even making money off of that video. So usually if you're using copyrighted music, you just can't monetize it because it's not your work. And anyway,
someone said, add it to $1 tier on Patreon. We are working on
that is a potential option.
When we end the stream, we're gonna get together and group. And per usual, we'll probably post like an update on YouTube. Like little, what's that called when you do like the, oh my gosh.
One thing I'll tell you. Yeah, I'll just talk now.
He's muting the mic.
I'm like pre-painting from behind.
God.
Listen, I just want to make sure we're all talking.
This is an open space, okay?
Hi, everyone.
None of us have eaten.
This is literally the most chaotic live stream we've ever done.
That's true too. Also,
Period.
You're like delayed like a second in my ear, so if I'm jumping
oh my
in,
God,
that's
just go on.
too. One thing I'll say too is if you join Patreon as a free member, it lets us email you when we have updates about all of our content. So that's going to be the best way for us to be able to communicate even offline. So you don't have to be a paid subscriber to be free, and you'll get updates from us. I'll put the link once I get back to my computer, but just hot tip.
Yeah. And people are saying a lot of people had trouble with Eldest Daughter. Yeah, we already edited out Eldest Daughter because we couldn't have even published it with Eldest Daughter in there. So that was already edited out. Yeah.
So we'll keep y'all posted. You will know. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But you'll know. And yeah, after we end the live stream, we'll probably like group together and should be giving y'all an update soon-ish.
People are shouting out Alex is an orange too. Oh yeah, we're an orange household over here. Yeah.
Oh, I just realized our uplighting's off. Sorry, this is important. So yeah, we will keep y'all updated. There's a lot going on. YouTube likes to, encroach on our fun. It is what it is. Not YouTube specifically, just, it is what it is. But we obviously want y'all to see it. So we got you. And yeah, we will definitely
looks like it's
once things slow down a little bit, we do plan on also sharing some clips of the react video on social because there's definitely some funny little moments, So if you don't follow us on Instagram, follow us at @HitStiffPod.
Yeah. So Shell's asked, is it because of father figure? No, it wasn't that either. You do get a little bit of information when you get a copyright strike. So Alex is trying to figure that out. And yeah, someone said the stream is acting weird. Yeah, I just saw it glitch out. I don't know why. It was freezing on my end too. Alex says it was the camera somehow.
I fixed our uploading, so now we're green.
Now we're green.
This is all very
important. Back at it. All right. So before
we have one more video.
Yeah,
we got a little off track.
We have at least one more.
People are slow to finding these. The fact that we still have math 6 left. Oh, I didn't count the candles. Oh, the candles are in this one. Okay.
So we're in some sort of cool freaking
This is the second time we're seeing the slippers and we're seeing a robe again.
I know. I think that has to be merch.
We're clocking, we're getting some robes and slippers because you saw that in the pop-up. Now you're seeing it in 2 different videos. It would make sense because it's probably gonna have the TS little logo, and it's giving luxury and showgirl, and you're getting ready. You're in a robe and slippers, or that's what you're putting on afterwards. So I like the tie-in, and who doesn't love a good robe,
I know.
I don't want to know how much they're going to cost because robes are already expensive when they're not tailored, and you're like, how much is this going to cost? But how much is too much?
The robe that I have, Alex got me a nice robe as a present, I don't know, 8 years ago or something, and I love it, but now I'm like, I would love a Taylor Swift robe.
It began.
But it'd be so expensive.
Wasn't that bath in a rep video? Yeah, so this bath haunts our dreams. This bath was in Look What You Made Me Do. Not this one specifically, but the same, U-shaped, old school vibe. Look What You Made Me Do. It was in the Fortnite music video on the ceiling. It was in.
She's in a bathtub in the Fate of
Yeah,
Ophelia.
Fate of Ophelia at the very end. She's
and
in
the
a
album
bathtub.
cover, obviously, for Showgirl, even though it looks like it's a blue tub, not white.
There was also a bathtub in the pop-up, which makes sense now, Fate of Ophelia. And then there was one, I think there was another video. So anyway, the bathtub has been a thing for a minute. It clearly has a lot of symbolism. That's the word. In this case, yeah, it could be duplicitous of Rep and Fate of Ophelia.
Yep.
Do you
think that how long do we think it'll take for people to find the last videos? I don't know, because
is it safe to go to sleep or not?
Yeah,
that's a great question.
It depends on your time zone and stuff. So, for example, one of the cities I think was Melbourne, or there was a city in Australia, and it was daytime for them. So I don't know how long. I'm trying to think that 16 hours ahead of Eastern time. So if it's 8 p.m. now,
it's already daylight there.
Then it's noon there. So
by tonight. It'll be dark.
That's another several more hours. But yeah, I think it was already morning.
Can we see the list one more time?
This is from 3 hours ago.
Down, there's the other list right there. Okay.
Oh.
So you have Nashville. Wait, Nashville's slacking? What are they doing? Oh, because it's just now dark.
It's just just got dark. I mean, we've been live streaming for 2 hours, so people might have.
It just got dark here about an hour ago. We're on the East Coast.
Yeah.
So New York hasn't popped up. What are they doing? They've been dark for over an hour.
Someone's in Australia.
What time is it in Australia?
Hi, Allison.
I'm in New Zealand right now, and it's 1:30. Okay.
Australia's one of my favorite countries.
So we've got at least quite a few hours until it gets dark for y'all. Yeah, New York needs to lock in, right? I'm like, it's been dark for over an hour. What are y'all doing? As if we like to pretend that if we were there, we would find it.
Rose said, I'm in Nashville. It just got dark, but I'm cozy and I'm not going out to look. I understand.
Dude, I don't even know. Like, where do you even
Ryan was like, what are people doing? Why aren't they like going out and looking? And I was like, well, we saw some of the early numbers. There were 30 million people that have listened to the Fate of Ophelia compared to like 8 million who listen to Look What You Made Me Do.
I'm not saying people aren't doing it. I'm just saying like it's
but I'm just
saying,
my point was like you're like, wow, it's gonna take a while for people to find it is actually what you were saying. And I was saying, sorry, I put words in your mouth that you didn't say.
False. I know.
My bad. That's on me. But I was like, there 30 million people listen to this. There has to be we have such a bigger force now. This should be found quick. But
I know.
You were right.
I'm impatient. I'm just like, I know.
But you said this is gonna take a while, and I was like, no, this is gonna be fast.
Because there was a moment where I think Molly was flirting with the idea of this being concluded by the 7 p.m. standby, and I was absolutely not. First of all, you can't bank on that because this is all slow rolling, right? You have to have the first person that's paying attention that's like, guys, there's a word scramble over here. And then all of a sudden people join in and it's like the Swiftie bat signal goes out and it takes some trickle down.
Yeah. And as people are pointing out, they're on a projector, so it has to be dark.
Exactly. Yes. There's been funny photos of people finding it and they're like, so these projectors are just unmanned. And I'm like, I highly doubt that. There's definitely someone standing nearby in disguise watching the projector. They're not just gonna go rogue and be like, because someone would steal it so fast and be like, yo, I got the projector QR code. So yeah, they look unmanned, but they're not. That's my assumption. But yeah, like New York, what are you doing? But then I'm like, oh, I love to live in a city.
Is so funny.
Oh my god, I love this. Okay, this is
I'm gonna go find the QR codes myself because y'all are.
Yeah, it's like
this is all a joke. Okay, stay cozy if you're cozy. No one has to do anything they don't want to do.
We're not telling our people to
this
go.
Is hilarious.
But someone out there, what are you doing? We're a few hours away from New York City, and
boots
my
on the ground
is that if we were out there,
I know Ryan was like, "Should we drive to New York City?" I'm like, "I have friends in New York City. I could ask to go look for this before we get there."
To the extent, because where do you even begin? You're like Times Square would be my first guess. Cornelia Street, but like she's not gonna make that association. So like where Times Square, I guess, right? Would be the most obvious.
Those projections are just like random places.
Yeah, I don't know. Abigail in the chat said, I live 2 hours away from New York City. If I could, I would go. Yeah. I'm like, are there any boots on the ground in any of these cities that want to just go take a walk and report back? See, that's what I said.
Oh,
that's what I said.
Yeah. Sorry, again, I'm scrolling Twitter trying to find info for us, and this is so cute.
Afterwards, though, that's why it doesn't make any sense.
No, because not necessarily.
You think she made this video in the last
These are CGI.
Yeah.
So if he proposed in the beginning of August,
You think she
said
made
like
these
2
after the
months.
fact?
Yeah.
I would have figured she would have had these like clocked and locked away months ago. I don't know how far away.
Nah. I think that it sounded like she recorded the music video in July. They did rehearsals for that. And I think that the order is probably obviously like album. Then it seems like she went back into the studio she went back into the studio to do the acoustic stuff. But it seems like she did the photo shoots, and obviously you have to get like the vinyl packaging and all of that stuff done way early for production of like the printing and pressing of that stuff. Then it seems like she moved on to music video, and then she probably focused on like these final pieces of like Easter eggs.
Some people are like, I thought these videos were done before, but Taylor did say that Travis listens to her.
Mm-hmm.
So
we're talking about the ring. That's what she said.
So there's probably a possibility that maybe she defined that scene.
But it also is from the Lover photo shoot. Yeah.
Someone asked if we live near New York City. Not close enough, and I'm sure Alex is very grateful because we definitely would be those people out in the scavenger hunt. We'd be like, so where are we going next? We'd be like, oh my God. Like, but we would do it.
But this person's Twitter is surfing right now. Debutation truthers, where y'all at? Like, yeah.
Debutation lives in my heart rent free. Okay. I know it's never gonna manifest, but like I miss Debutation. I miss when that was. I love that Debut and Rep are like just besties, and they've been paired since again back in the freaking Lover era with the snake and the butterflies. I'm like, I love that we have that juxtaposition. Always getting distracted on Twitter.
No, I'm finding info for us.
Oh, sure.
People are saying that like the Eiffel Tower one is already gone.
They said it was only there for 30 seconds.
I mean, you're not usually on Twitter. People exaggerate.
How does Twitter
dramatic.
30 seconds, it's gone. Taylor's like, it's like, can we confirm someone got the QR code? I imagine again, poor Taylor Nation, we talk about no sleep, they're getting no sleep. They're probably waiting, scouring the internet for someone to be like, we got the Milan QR code. Great, shut it down. You know what I mean? Like they're getting the confirmation from us, and then they're probably like, shut it down. So again, it's supposed to be kind of niche, and it's not supposed to be readily available. And also, if you notice, Taylor Nation is silent about this whole side quest because
I know it's so funny
because that adds to the allure of like this is
another example.
We're
Berlin.
just Swiftie detectives out here doing what we do, and we don't need to be told to go. Like YouTube gave us the runaway and was like, go do this, and it led to all of this QR code side quest. That's all we need. You don't need to tell us like the instructions. Like people are like, got it, I'm on it. And I do trust that whoever lives in these cities is out. They're on it, you know. The AR is taking a while.
I know that I'm just like sidetracking us now, but I am trying to find more YouTube videos and doors. But I just need to share some funny things with you guys as I see it. So someone said, Taylor album release day is the day where random people go out of their way to reach out to me and tell me they don't like it. I don't care. I'm having fun. Don't text me. I'm busy. So funny. Right?
I've had the opposite effect. People want to connect with me and want to text me and let me know that they like it to like almost validate. And I'm like, thanks. Good. I had a friend though that shocked me earlier, and
there's a Star Wars edit to father figure. I'm bookmarking that for later.
Shout out to my people Julie and Marie, who I know watch these live streams and our episodes, because one of them texted me earlier and was like, so I finally listened to the album, and like, do you think that father figure is about like her and like the music industry, or like the guys like who like stole her music and all? I was like, how did you learn this information? But also, good work. I am impressed. So yeah, we're used to the Swiftie friends.
Shout out to the people in our life who were casually listened to Taylor Swift and were not full blown Swifties or didn't listen to albums front to back or whatever.
But no, it's important.
A lot of our close friends have stepped up, especially for Showgirl. They're all vibing. Dude. They're loving it.
Yeah. Yeah,
one of my friends, shout out to Eileen, hit us with. She was like, "I'll let you know. I'm gonna be listening to it today." And I'm like, "I already know what your favorite song's gonna be, but like, tell me when you listen." And then she hit me with the, which one do you think it is? Wood? And I'm like, girl, no, but that's hilarious. Like, you're making jokes out here. No, I didn't pre-select that one for you. She's a very well-read friend, so I thought Fate of Ophelia would be her favorite because I knew she'd love the Shakespeare references. My dad called me to give me his thoughts.
Yeah, we love it.
No one, like, how does Taylor Swift know about Elizabeth Taylor? I'm like,
that's why that tweet's interesting because our friends would never text us to tell us they didn't like it. They would keep that thought to themselves because, like, they know we would never shut up about it if they said that, and also, like, they're more so erring on the side of wanting to relate to us than, like, differentiate. They're like, I'm trying to like this, and
this is cool. This difference feels like whiplash. This is what we're talking about with the tortured poets.
Right.
CGI video. You went from the Midnight's room into this freaking hallway that led you into, like, it's all white, right? And then now look where we are. We're freaking cozy. We got a fire. We got flowers.
It's like the
sun
folklore
is shining. Cabin. Yeah.
It's giving like folklore cabin. It also reminds me of her house in Nashville. It looks really similar.
We've kind of seen that yard. Yeah.
And I'm not a creep. I only know this because
she did an interview at her house.
Yeah, she did. Yeah. She did I think it was Vogue, where they do like the 100 questions, and she brought them into her house. Also secret sessions as well. And it does look pretty, like, really similar to her Nashville home.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well,
there's so much going on.
So much going on.
People keep saying, was the standby for the CDs? Yes. The standby is over. It was merch. It's 4 new CDs that all include acoustic songs from the album. And that is very exciting because it just adds more depth to the album. So you have 24 hours. I don't know if it's sold out yet, but you have 24 hours less than now to buy them. So all this side quest chaos, the QR codes, this, that, and the other, we think is something else and bigger. And again, our predictions so far they have been and they still will be Eras Tour documentary, a visual album. That's what I'm really leaning towards, because also these videos are giving like different scenes, different stories,
but they're not real visuals. They're CGI.
No,
That's the only reason that I'm leaning more, like, it's all pointing towards Eras.
Yeah, maybe. That actually makes more sense in that case.
Yeah.
It's like there are going to be 12 of them, like, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's like lined up with the albums. But to be fair, we did say as well, is my prediction, if there is a visual album, is that it'll be, if anyone has seen the I Can Do It With a Broken Heart music video, the lyric video, before we got the official music video, it was the only music video or lyric video from Tortured Poets that was different and had Eras Tour footage. It was really well done, really cool. And then obviously we got the I Can Do It With a Broken Heart music video, which was once again now all Eras Tour BTS. And so I think if we did get a visual album, that it would be along the lines of like the I Can Do It With a Broken Heart lyric video. So I could see Opalite, for example, having like BTS footage in the lyric video of like her and Travis, or like stuff like that. And so it might not be as cumbersome as like a cohesive visual album, but maybe like we get 12 lyric videos that have like
we already got the lyric videos in the movie.
Well, then they'll be like I don't know.
We have the visualizers and then we have the lyric videos. So I lean more towards this being something Eras Tour related.
That is Eras Tour. I just said BTS from the Eras Tour for each song.
All right.
I don't know. I'm just throwing.
I'm leaning towards a documentary at some point. Either way, there's just
that's on the table too.
There's just too much footage that was shot at the Eras Tour.
All we know is
not be used for something.
All we know is she shot the 3 days in Vancouver, and so we also wondered if we're gonna get an Eras Tour movie 2.0 that includes Tortured Poets, because we don't have that. So it could be that. We also know cameras were following her around during the Eras Tour. They were shooting her and Travis. They were doing the most, and we haven't seen any of that footage either. So we know the footage exists, and we know it's going to be used for something.
Yep.
What that is, we don't know. We would love a documentary if anyone's ever seen Miss Americana. It is so freaking good, and Taylor just recently got her master's, so it's like, would it include that? There's a lot that it could be. But yeah, the fact that we keep talking about the Eras Tour, we keep seeing little Easter eggs, and it's like I think that just validates our theory of it being something like that with the footage. That BTS footage will be used for something, whether that's alongside of the songs from the life of a showgirl, or that's a documentary. That footage will manifest, and I think
maybe
maybe
a live album from the Eras tour.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That would be really cool. Because everyone has talked about we really want, which is funny now that I'm thinking about it.
And then there could be visuals alongside that's BTS from the Eras
tour. It's
maybe.
funny that this last merch drop talks about the acoustic songs, and Taylor says that she loved the surprise songs because everyone has been wanting a surprise song Eras tour.
I mean, that'd be a lot.
Just saying. I'm not saying that's what I'm just saying
149 shows times 2 for all of the original US dates.
I'm not saying that's what we're getting, but it's really funny that she mentioned that,
at least on streaming. That'd be cool.
That she mentioned. It's weird that she mentioned that because that is on the wish list of Swifties, is getting those surprise songs on streaming somewhere to listen to back. That's not a TikTok live stream quality.
She's made streaming options for live songs before,
right? And haven't we gotten a few of the acoustic surprise songs?
A few, throughout the Europe Eras tour, like the Bolter Getaway Car.
Right.
We got that.
So
we got a decent amount of them.
But they were all
now that I think
poets.
about it. They were mainly Torture Poets related.
So she's teased them a few times. So I'm like, she knows what we want. So that's the other thing, is Taylor she keeps her finger on the pulse, and she hears us. She knows we haven't shut up about an Eras tour documentary since last year when we thought we were going to get it on her birthday and all these other times,
which would have been so fast.
She hears us. So I'm sure she's probably like, that's a great idea. And she's cooking up something. So this QR code side quest very much could be related to that. We also, again, though, I'm mad we didn't get an official merch drop, because then we could rule that out. The fact that a true merch drop is still on the horizon makes me really anxious, because
also
I'm
interesting because she clearly just wants people to buy the album.
I'm like, if this QR code goes to merch, I'm gonna lose it.
There would be full on album merch at this point.
If the QR code side quest leads to a merch drop, I'm gonna lose it, because I don't think that's the case, but you just never know. I'm like, just give us the merch already so we can cross that off the list.
So there have been some good questions in chat while we've been talking the last couple of minutes. I think it was Adrian said, "Have you guys ever been roommates?" LOL. Do we give roommate energy? Because yes, that's how we met. We were roommates when we met. For a summer internship, we shared a room together the whole
Not
summer.
just roommates, dorm mates, basically. It was dorm mates.
Literally shared one room with 2 beds the whole summer. And we had a lot of orange in that room.
So both of our alma maters are orange and blue, which connected us. We both had pillow pets, if anyone remembers those, of our mascots. So we clocked that and we're like, okay, I see you. And at the time, I feel like you're much more... you're not like this now, but at the time I'm a very kind of a messy, cluttered person, and I had clothes all over the floor, and so did you. And I was like, real recognizes real.
Oh no, I'm
you're not like that now, but at the time you were. And I remember being like, because it was a mutual, neither of us cared, so it was like, I'm not gonna be like, pick up your clothes. I'm gonna be like, girl, thank you.
I've always been I've never been dirty and
okay,
that sense.
I'm not
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I know.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
I'm just
some people will leave food out.
I always talk about that. Yeah,
but there's a difference between
dude, for real,
leaving your clothes out messy versus and no judgment to anyone.
No,
everyone has their own ways of handling their daily life.
True.
But yeah, I've worked hard to be better at that.
Right.
Yeah. Although literally right now I have a lot of unfolded laundry because we've had no time.
Girl, I live in 300 square feet, so it's gotten out of control.
Yeah.
No, but I say the same thing. I'm like, I'm not dirty. I'm just my brain kind of bleeds into my life, and there's just anyone has seen our live streams before where I talk about my Zodiac Killer notebooks with my Easter eggs of Taylor and just all of my organization. It's kind of like a serial killer wrote in it. So anyway, that's how we met. And that was how many years ago? That was 12 years ago. So 2013.
Yeah. Dang. So yeah, we've been friends ever since. We used to live in the same city.
And
for a
Molly and
while.
Alex were dating back then, which is also really fun. They were
Mhm.
not married at the time, and so I've also known Alex as long, which is really fun.
Yes. Yeah, he came to visit, and yeah, the rest is history. He's been dealing with our RBS for a long time. A couple other quick questions to answer is people are asking, was the standby for the CDs? Yes, it does seem to be that way. I know that that's what we named our live stream, and we've just been chatting about other stuff since we got the CDs. In case you're joining, there were 4 CDs with Taylor's acoustic vocals for some of the songs on the album. And then
People
some
wanna
of you have
know-
asked if there's gonna be a clean CD. She did do that for Tortured Poets. I don't really keep track of that stuff well. I'm sure she's done it for other albums. I haven't seen a clean version of this CD
Streaming,
yet, but
there is.
streaming there is.
It's already there on streaming,
Yeah.
100%. If you haven't watched the movie yet, it is the clean version. People have asked.
Mm-hmm.
People are also asking if the standby was just the CDs, and yes, because it happened almost 2 hours ago. That was it.
Yeah. But she went back
Yeah.
into the studio to record those, which is really cool. And there's a voice memo, and there's different kinds of production. So
Yeah.
and then how do you get the links for the YouTube videos that have been popping up? You have to have the direct link.
Yeah.
So that's the whole point of the scavenger hunt is you have to scan the QR code, and then you get to see it. It's like unlisted videos on YouTube, but Alex has been posting a link to a playlist where you guys
Yeah.
can see some of them.
Follow the links from Alex. He will lead you. He will show you the way.
He will show you the way.
He will
This
show you
is
the way. Tell us how you became Swifties. In a very tiny nutshell, we both joined the fandom. Like, we'd always listened to Taylor, obviously, since she came out, or at like 15 or whatever, like with her first album and all that. But I was never an avid listener, and it wasn't until 1989 and 2014 that when she switched over to pop, pretty much. And it's funny because I remember that album release like it was yesterday, and it's just a fun memory. And then obviously Rep came afterwards and just really solidified my fandom. I went to see her for the 1989 tour, and the rest really is history. And then we always connected because Rep was our favorite album, is our favorite album, whatever, even though Molly doesn't like to pick favorites.
I mean,
especially
you're gonna
now
laugh. You're gonna laugh, but like it's
don't.
showgirl.
Oh my
It
god,
is. Alex and I said when you were in the shower earlier, Alex was out running errands. He came back. You want to come tell the people what you said? Because Ryan hasn't heard this yet, unless you told it to her while I was in the shower.
No. We took showers
when
at the
you
same
got back
time.
from driving around. You said I was listening to the album and drum roll, please.
This isn't that dramatic.
It is dramatic.
It's not. No, this has too much.
Alex is doubling down on the
I
orange.
think.
Get over here and get on the live.
I think it's their best album.
I figured that's what you were gonna say. You
Yeah.
said it's too soon for me to tell. I haven't had any alone time with it.
I know.
I haven't listened to it in my headphones, which literally that is.
I have, yeah.
I haven't.
Yeah, see, that was what was happening with me. I was
Yeah.
driving around
I
listening
haven't.
to it.
I haven't been alone
Yeah.
with it. I haven't. Because Molly and I don't know how you've had alone time with it, and I haven't.
Because I went for a run.
Oh yeah, and I worked
You were
out.
working out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't had alone time. I haven't had it
I
in
had
my
my
ears.
first run.
I haven't had my AirPod experience, which transports you. So like, it's too soon to tell. I'm gonna wait till I get home in the next few days or whatever next week, and then I'll report back.
My favorite album's been Folklore, and I've been steadfast.
Well, what
in
a
that.
switch up.
You can say it's her best album and have a different favorite album too. That's how I felt about Tortured Poets.
No,
it
I
wasn't
know.
my.
Not
It
the
wasn't
same.
my
Telling you
favorite
that I
album.
might be shifting that.
I know.
That's
Wait,
what
you
I'm
think
saying.
that this might be your favorite?
It might
too?
be. That's where I gotta sit with it. But
Wait,
I'm
what?
just letting you know now.
This might like.
It's definitely number 2.
That's what I never. When he said I think it's her best, I didn't think that he meant he was changing his favorite from Folklore. That's
what I
breaking news.
assumed.
That's breaking.
Also, what a
news.
switch up from Folklore to Showgirl. Like, what an era switch
Guys, this
up.
is a big moment. Alex has been locked into Folklore for a long time, and I'm shook.
I need to make it clear. It's been 48 hours, so I cannot be held to this standard for the rest of my life.
He also said Wood was his favorite song after the first 24 hours. So
Okay.
he's coming back.
Just
He's
stay
full
over-
of controversy.
Just pull up a chair for a second.
He's full of controversy over
I
here.
said Wood was my favorite to listen to. It was
Like in the
so
first listen,
funny.
it was
yeah,
so
yeah,
Sure,
that's
either
what I
way.
meant by that
Yeah.
comment.
Either
Elizabeth
way.
Taylor's been my favorite sense.
Yeah, it's a
reflecting on
sleeper.
it.
Yeah.
Either way, I didn't say why you liked
Elizabeth
it.
Taylor.
I'm just saying. So
I
he
saw a funny post earlier that I sent to Ryan, which was tortured poets girlies switching to folk to showgirl, going from Florida to Elizabeth Taylor.
Dude,
And like
literally.
that's us.
I mean, yeah, no. Yeah, I still need time with it. I mean, you literally just told me. I know that was that before this album.
Yeah.
That Rep was finally.
It had gone back to number one.
Okay, yeah, Molly's
Yeah.
all over the place. Like she abandoned
Well,
Rep years ago, and I know it's because you couldn't listen.
I
to
couldn't
it.
listen to it.
None of
It's
us.
hard to have something as your favorite that you don't listen
See,
to for like
I'm
5
I'm
years.
an OG. I couldn't listen to it because we didn't want to listen to the stolen versions because we're loyal like that, and it never left. Tortured Poets was the first album that I remember being like, I feel uncomfortable with this, but this might
Yeah.
replace the top spot.
Yeah.
And I didn't like that. But so that's where I'm at. So I'm like, Rap and Tortured Poets is where I'm at for like my favorite albums. Showgirl, again, I don't feel like I can lock that in yet.
Pretty much every song except for about 2 of them make me want to dance.
Right. Agree.
So
Agree. That's true.
awesome.
That's true. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
And
as a 1989 girlies, like our throwback when we became Swifties, like, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, this Taylor is pop perfection.
yes,
And this album.
we haven't had pop Taylor, true pop Taylor, because
Since
Torture Poets
1989.
and Midnights were both pop albums, but we haven't had happy pop Taylor.
Yeah, we've had anxiety ridden
in a long time.
Midnights. We thought we were like, we're back, baby, 1989, and then you listen to it and you're like, oh, okay. This is
Midnights.
dark.
I love Midnights, but yeah, it's not
like
the
dark
same
pop.
vibe.
Yeah. So this is definitely the poppiest she's been since 1989, in my opinion. Like
the happiest.
we back, you know,
yeah.
like we're back to like, because
It does,
1989 like
but
carries same
Rep,
thing.
Rep and Lover both have happy pop songs too.
But I just mean like the whole thing.
yeah.
Like 1989, you start with Welcome to New York, and you're going full send.
Mhm.
Like the vibes never drop. So the dancing I mean, she was right. They're infectious.
They're so infectious.
And like Travis says, like you're gonna want to dance.
Yeah.
Like I've been getting ready and like listening to the songs and like the beats are just so good, and coupled with like her vocals and the way she manipulates like
yeah,
all the different layers of the songs, like it's been very fun for
and
sure.
Ryan and I were talking about this today. We haven't really been online that much, as in on ourselves, like having downtime to scroll through what people are saying about the album. But I know we both know that there have been some people who are not receiving the album well, and for us, it takes us back to Rep, where we instantly loved it, and a lot of people didn't. They didn't like the switch up from 1989 to Rep. They just didn't like it, and a lot of people seem to be. No, I shouldn't even say a lot. My algorithm served me back to back to back some hateful tweets. So who knows really how many people are actually saying this or not.
Sure.
There's always I saw fans saying things like, "How is this the same person who wrote Tolerate It?" And I'm like, get you a girl that can do both.
Literally.
You know? She can write Tolerate It and she can write Wood. That's why I love Taylor.
She is so multifaceted. It is insane.
Yeah.
People just want to box her in, and then when she's in the box, they complain that she's in the box. And they're like, get out of the box and be more diverse. It's like, what do you want?
She's at a point where she can do whatever she wants, and she's doing that. And she even said in some of her interviews that she was worried that being happy would impact her songwriting, and she feels like it didn't. And I saw another funny post that I feel like kind of encompasses what we're saying, which was, to everyone who doesn't like Showgirl, all I have to say is, if you've been getting down and out about the liars and the dirty cheats of the world, you could have been getting down to this sick beat. Like, that's how I feel about Showgirl.
And it's so accurate. It's like, no, but really.
And she said how the album was going to be. She said it was going to be infectious, upbeat, that it was totally different from Tortured Poets. So I was not expecting it to be like Tortured Poets.
Yeah. All we've learned is, it's like she says, there's always going to be people out there that are never going to be satisfied. So one minute she's too much, one minute she's not enough. It's like, she's never going to satisfy all people. I just hope, like, for this current Swifties that, we continue to, like, the real ones know. All right. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, I get it. Like we talked about, if there's anyone in the chat who, is this your first era of Taylor's? Because that is always really fascinating. Like have you just started listening to Taylor with this album? Did you just start with Tortured Poets? We know a lot of people, I think, that came into the fandom with Tortured Poets, which is wild. Like, I don't know what that experience is like. So I also think it depends when you joined. That might affect your perception of this album or any other album.
Yeah, but she hasn't written an album like this in a long time.
Yeah, and it is a huge switch up from Tortured Poets. You're
Yeah.
like, if Tortured Poets is your vibe, you're like, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Canuck. That's very nice of you. You did not need to do that. We're having a conversation right here that we would be having either
Literally
way.
off camera.
Yeah, we thank you so much. We really appreciate all of your support. Wow.
Yeah, thank you guys for being here. You guys make this whole experience so much more fun because otherwise it would just be us going back and forth with the two. So, we'd rather share it. I mean,
Part of the reason why we were late to sit down in the beginning is because we're like, we need to do this live stream. And then Ryan and I like keep talking, keep like seeing the videos,
Here's
keep
this
talking.
video.
And Alex was like, 30
Here's
minutes,
this.
get ready.
Look at this. And he's like, okay, like time check. I'm like, we're being so showgirl. I feel like we've leaned in a little too hard. I'm like, we're just getting ready. Just tell the people we're changing. Oh, wait, we are.
Some people are asking, are the orange cardigans itchy? I actually really don't feel like it's bad.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
I got used to it. Like
Yeah.
it's like it had like a slight.
Yeah, I know.
It's not like a soft. It's like you can tell that there's
feel it.
glitter in it.
Yeah.
But it's not like we're both very sensitive to itchiness, and
I
it's
guess-
not that bad.
I mean, I also have been able to just, I don't know.
Like
I guess.
like if you've been able to forget about it, then it's not that bad. Is how I feel.
Oh, I'm just good at like.
Oh no! Like if something's bothering me, like clothing wise, like
Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like,
constantly
is it
feel
itchy? I'm like, okay, just relax. You've been wearing it for 2
Yeah.
hours.
But thank you again,
Ultimately,
Canuck.
no,
That's
but-
really, really nice of you. And we really appreciate all of you who are hanging out with us right now.
Really.
But
yeah, if we were saying, if anyone in the chat, let us know what era you guys joined the fandom. 'Cause it's always just so fun and fascinating. It's like you literally, like, even us joining at 1989, like half the time, like I feel like, wow, we joined so late. We joined almost halfway through her discography now, I guess, even though it was only 5 eras in, but still, it feels like. Then you have the debut Swifties, and you're like, I can't even touch them, dude. They were like almost like 10 years, not like 6 years, the math, before 1989. So it's like, I miss out on all of those eras, so I don't have the full picture in that way. I've been catching up. Thank God for Taylor's version, honestly, because it has helped. Like, since I wasn't listening at the time that like Fearless came out, Speak Now, soon to be debut when we get that re-record. It's nice to like relive that and live it through the Taylor's version.
So 2 quick answers to questions, then we'll read some of your responses. Kate asks, is it a tighter knit like the TTPD Midnight's cardigans? Yes. It's definitely a tighter knit. It is not loose like the Folklore one. And then someone said, I live in my Lover cardigan. I went to a Taylor Swift trivia a week or 2 ago, and overwhelmingly top cardigan that was there was the Lover one, which I was surprised about.
Do you have the 1989 one? I always forget.
Yeah.
Is it baby blue?
It's like bright blue.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So Abigail said, been here since the beginning. Lisa, since Red. Blueberry Muffin, I joined in Midnights, but I knew a lot of Taylor.
Oh, there you go. Sky them. I'm just gonna the beginning of your username. Been listening to Taylor since 2005. I'll be turning 30 next February. Yeah, that's crazy. That's like, I can't do math. That's over half of your life. Math.
Rose said, I joined during the Eras tour, and 1989 TV was my first album, but I listened to her back in the day, a song here and there. I was like,
same.
I was also the top, like the singles and a couple of those songs. Oh,
yeah, like
a
we
callback
knew, like, the
to
top.
a callback that I realized later after our first reaction, which Alex has pinned to the chat. Our YouTube reaction got taken down due to copyright, so you have to go to our Patreon in order to watch our reaction. But when Taylor says, I wished on all kinds of stars, or I wished on all the stars, I think that might even be in Wood, like, to please give me a best friend who was hot.
Dude.
It's a callback all the way to debut. The only thing that keeps me wishing on a wishing star. And there, she's talked about wishing on wishing stars. Anyway, I'll keep reading these.
Oh, someone said, if 1989 is late, then what am I? I joined July 2024. For clarity, it's not late. That's my own self-projection. I'm judging myself for no reason at all. But it's hypocritical because I don't think someone who just joined is late. It's like, join, we all have our different journeys with Taylor.
Yeah.
It's just my own self-projection. I'm like, for me, it's late. I just have FOMO because I wish I could have listened to her.
We wish we were there in the Tumblr days.
To the Fearless tour. You know what I mean? So it's just my own FOMO, but it doesn't make anyone less of a Swiftie. We're all here now. So,
Alex posted a poll about when did you become a Swiftie. We'll keep reading your responses though. Okay, where did we leave off? Tish said, Love Story is my first fave. Ascara, Speak Now. Jelly, I joined in debut. Car Family, 1989.
Hey, we've got a lot of debut peeps.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Harvey Milk the Cat, a debut girly. Our song was my MySpace profile song forever.
Throwback.
Nice.
Our song's a banger.
Jess, I was debuter Fearless. Rhiannon, OG Swiftie here since debut. There's your 1989, comment. Speak Now, late night midnights era, right before 1989 TV release. That would be a really fun time to join because it was before the eras. Well, 1989 TV, the eras tour had already gone on for a couple of months, but yeah, midnights to that. It was a really fun stretch.
Your dog's snoring really loud. Is that what Alex is efforting on?
I have no.
Oh, no.
He was not in.
I could hear.
He was looking at us like, our dog snores in the background. Some of you guys know this.
I was getting myself a pillow.
Because
he gave us a weird
over
look.
there and he was snoring.
He
Yeah,
gave us a weird
I don't know. I thought he was gonna be like, "Do you hear that?" Anyway,
Kate said I was 15 when 15 came out,
oh.
and this year my Swiftie niece turns 15. Oh,
I was also 15 when 15 came out, but I wasn't listening. But I knew of it though.
Ophelia's Kismet says Showgirl's your first drop.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What is that like?
Oh my gosh.
Tell us all this stuff. What made you tune in now? I guess that's the question.
Please go to New Heights so we can all watch together. Did New Heights drop something? I'm checking. You can keep reading.
You have the mouse. Wow. Okay, so yeah, Ophelia's Kismet. Life of a Showgirl is my first. I got a shout out. Yes, hello. Why did you join now? Just curious. What made you want to listen to this album if you hadn't listened before? It's always fun to hear like how people got introduced to Taylor or where the incentive began. Question. Will the acoustic tracks be released on streaming? Do we know? We don't know, but I'm gonna put money on yes. We were talking earlier about how she's never gatekept music that initially was only available on a vinyl or CD. You're Losing Me was the only one that was, not streamable for a very long time. But
that was an acoustic.
So,
I think the acoustic ones,
like,
the acoustic ones don't always end up on streaming. What I meant was the acoustic ones might be available to purchase
like
from
iTunes,
her store, like like a digital download that then you can bring it into your streaming platform.
Maybe.
So those will be like $1.
But
and
like
then
Lover Live on Paris is on there, or like on streaming.
Those are some of the only ones, but that's not acoustic necessarily.
Yeah.
Like some of them are acoustic, but others are just live. And that was a whole show.
I
we never got the concert.
I don't know.
That's why she released the Lover Live from Paris. Oh, there were a ton that were acoustically dropped.
Oh, the ones from Torture Poets you were talking
Yeah.
about. Oh, yeah, you're right.
The Lover Live from Paris went to streaming because Loverfest got canceled. Like Loverfest got canceled. So for those who don't know, the Lover album dropped about, I think it was 2 months later because it dropped towards the end of August, and I think it was October. Taylor performed in Paris a Lover concert that was called Lover Live from Paris. And then that was that. And then there was supposed to be the tour the next summer, but that was 2019 into 2020. So then COVID canceled Loverfest. And after that got canceled, she ended up releasing Lover Live from Paris, just the Lover songs, because she did sing other songs there, but she couldn't release them because she didn't own them. And so that ended up going to, it was on like cable network. I want to say it was on Disney or ABC. And then eventually we got the vinyls of it, and then it went to streaming. But that, I feel like that was all because she never got to tour it. Love her. Yeah.
I think like the
but because of that, maybe that's why Showgirl Acoustics, maybe that's why they will go on streaming if she's not planning to tour this album.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But also regardless, I guess like the Tortured Poet acoustic or surprise song tracks that we got, they were technically still available to buy online as well. So there might be a digital download that you just have to pay for. I think we'll either get that or like streaming. I don't think she's gonna gatekeep them, but I think it'll be probably a little bit of a some space between the release and then when we actually, those who didn't buy the CDs can actually listen to it. So
shout out to Vandal, my favorite OG Swiftie. You be right. That's my bestie who texted me the day that the cardigan dropped and said, should I buy the cardigan for you as your early birthday present? And I said, I already bought it, but thank you. Would have been a great present. And she gifted us the little Eras Tour champagne flutes we were drinking out of in our reaction video.
Often.
Yeah.
Yes.
For those of you who have just joined and are looking for our reaction video, it got taken down from YouTube. We will not be able to put it up there most likely again. So go to our Patreon. It's pinned in the top of this chat if you want to watch it there. And then the poll, when did you become a Swiftie? So 37% right now are saying debut to Red. I mean, that's a pretty big stretch. That's 4 albums. So
the range Alex gave
37. Well, no, but it makes sense because like they're pretty.
To me, those are OG Swifties because again, I don't fit in that group. So the other big, the 31% is Midnights to Showgirl, which I feel like Midnights, it does feel like it's almost eras of their own of like Swifties and joining and stuff.
Yeah, so debut to Red was 37%. Then the next ones after that would be 1989 and Rep, which he packaged together 20%. So that's where Ryan and I would call ourselves Swifties. Again, we'd heard Taylor's music, we liked some of the songs, but we weren't. I
was radio only. I didn't know any deep cuts or.
Lover to Evermore is 12%, which is interesting because I actually feel like a lot of fans came in during Folklore, but I don't know that they're the Easter egg clowning fans, and that's probably the people who watch our channel. And then Midnights to Showgirl 31%, which we started our channel like during that stretch. So I feel very honored right now that we have like our top percentages are either OGs or new. That's like a very wide range.
It's like if you're OG and you get down with us, and that's a huge compliment because again, we're not OG Swifties. And again, that's where my projection comes. I'm like, are we worthy to be speaking on it? But it's all the same no matter when you joined. So
did anyone else have Showgirl as their first album drop low key? It's so weird.
I mean, it's a good one though.
You got a full blown album.
Some people
drop.
came on Tortured Poets, and it's really cool that they joined then and then stuck around because like Tortured Poets is a ride, and I feel like you really have to appreciate it for what it is. But also, what an incredible album to come to join on. You guys put the research in, so you can give us the TN info. Thanks, Rose. We do our best, even if it's overwhelming sometimes, and I feel like we explain it in a wild way.
I'm waiting for the end of the live to watch the video you put at the end.
Oh yeah, we gotta
can
make
we
sure
show
it fires this time.
Did you get it ready? Okay.
Right.
So what happened was,
I know, like a few people were asking for it yesterday, and I'm like, oh, see, we got our own OGs and debuts. Like, if you know, you know.
What happened was, after our live stream last night, we were going to try to end with it. And then we realized when we were recording our live reaction on Thursday night to Showgirl, we started to run out of space on our hard drive. And so Alex had to quickly transfer a bunch of things off of the hard drive so that he could keep recording us. And so then last night when we went to play it, it wasn't on the hard drive anymore because it's a bigger file, and so that's a little behind the scenes for you all of what happened there. But he did it. It's back. So
fear not, y'all. It wouldn't be an end of a live if you didn't get our ridiculous last night of the Eras Tour
recreation.
There you go. Got it. Woo! Sleep deprived, y'all. All right. Dana said, "This is my first full album drop. I'm really paying attention to. Love that. Love that." Yeah, this is our Super Bowl. You know, the best time to be a Swiftie. I mean, this year alone has just been the best time to be a Swiftie. I'm like, she got her master's back. She got engaged. She's dropped the life of a showgirl. She's back doing press. I mean,
hopping on stage singing "Shake It Off" at Tight End U.
2025 it's a good year to be a Swiftie, you know?
Jen said, as an OG, you girls are more than worthy to speak on it. That's the highest compliment, honestly.
Literally.
It doesn't matter when you join. It's the love for Taylor that brings us together, and you girls are my favorite TS content. Thank you.
Cat Frog said, "Exile is what made me a Swiftie." Impeccable taste.
Honestly.
Dude.
Yeah.
Exile's
we gotta bring Alex back in, because Exile is his favorite song off of Folklore.
That's why it's a big deal. He's abandoning Folklore for life.
So I thought at one point in time, he and I both agreed.
Let me speak on it.
Alex and I both agreed at one point in time that Exile might be her best song all around.
Whoa.
It's so good.
I don't know if I would say that. No shade. I mean, I love it.
Yeah.
That's a high accolade.
I don't know. But then like the Black Dog almost like bumped that for me, because I think the Black Dog is a freaking perfect song. What if Showgirl is replacing, I'm short circuiting. I can't believe that
Alex has to defend his honor.
No, just like, no, I'm happy about it. Like 48 hours after the release, Alex might be.
No, but I called him out and I said he abandoned Exile, and he got up immediately. And I was like, I'm coming for his song. He's like, hold the phone, okay?
You good?
Yep.
All right. Getting you choked up about Showgirl? Was there a question?
Can I ask you a question?
So someone said they came into the fandom because of Exile, and I'm like, that's how good of a song it was. We think of this. It was your favorite song.
Yeah.
So if Showgirl could be your favorite album now, what would your favorite song be?
I've said Elizabeth Taylor's currently my favorite song on the record, but it's been 48 hours.
Yeah.
Do you like Elizabeth Taylor better than Exile?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
You haven't completely.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't think you were going to bump Exile.
Yeah, because there's a difference between best complete album songs and best song. Or your favorite song, I should say, not best, because it's all subjective, right?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Best to you.
Exile featuring
I don't
the crowd,
think,
yes.
like, again, my experience driving around today and having it on was, it was just more than what Folklore would be. Now, Folklore is not a driving album, so let's be clear. I mean,
I just did. I actually just was on a road trip, and
so nice. We listened to it when we were driving around
August on a sunny day,
summer.
dude. Yeah.
Well, what's interesting is after TTPD came out, I thought that was just her best work, period, and it was just never gonna be topped.
Yeah.
Just because of the vast amount of songs, the variety, in which I know some people think it sounds the same throughout. I disagree, but yeah, the complexity, the depth of the storytelling. So that might still stand.
To me, Evermore's not a driving album, which I have driven to it, but it's like, do you want to be in your field?
I'm cold in the winter under a blanket.
It has to be when it's like stick season, where there's no snow, but it's cold and it gets dark at 4. If you know, and you want to be kind of sad, that's when I drive.
Yeah, you want to get in your feels.
I've been there. I'm like, I'm ready to cry. Let's hit up "'Tis the Damn Season."
Yeah, like when I think of
Dude.
Molly and I, with our family, vacations at a beach frequently in the summers. So when I think of Folklore, I think of like August and the vibes of like it being an outdoory album and you're hanging out.
Driving with the windows down, which is what I just did.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Can confirm. Salt air. Rust on my door. Anyway. Someone said
I almost cried when I was on my runner.
I know, she was telling me that. I'm like, were you listening to like one of the sadder songs? She's like, no. Opalite.
You almost cried to Opalite?
Okay. I was having an emotional moment because
I'm so mad. I have not got this album alone. I'm like, I need to just go outside and take a walk.
You can go not talk to us for a while. We'll just watch football. You go do your own thing.
No, it's okay.
So when part of why I started to become a Taylor fan during the 1989 era is because that's when I started running. And Alex and I were both training for our first half marathon at the time. So I would go on these long runs and I would listen to 1989 and it was awesome. And then I did the same with Rep. I did it with Lover. Like Folklore and Evermore were not running albums, but I've done it with like almost every album. And at some point after I'd listened to 1989 for like a year straight and my run started to get longer, I started to shuffle Taylor's music more and listen to her other popular songs. So anyway, I have like a love like my personal time with Taylor and running. And so when I went for my run earlier today, it was my first showgirl run. And I just went in order because the album starts off like with upbeat. So I didn't need to like skip ahead. So going in order. So then I get to Opalite, track 3, and she just sounds so happy. And I felt so happy, and the sun was shining, and I'm getting all the running endorphins, and I literally like got emotional. I was like, Taylor just brings me so much joy. Like I'm so happy to have this to run to now for like a long time until whatever's next.
I mean, the fact that she continues to add to her discography too, it's like, stop tape blessing us. We are so tape blessed. I'm like, after 31 songs of Tortured Poets, you're like, we're good for a minute. And then she gives us even more with Life of a Showgirl, and you're like, dude, like, we have so much to tap into at any moment, and I do often. I'm like, I'm in this era today, I'm in this, and it's like, we are so lucky. There's not a lot of artists that you can like pull from that extensively. So we stay tape blessed. There's a lot of I see a few All Too Well 10-minute versions. Respect, that is probably what I would say. That's the first thing that comes to mind when I think of top song of all time for me of Taylor's. I mean, me and All Too Well 10-minute version, we have a very close relationship. That for a long time.
I mean, obviously you could say that's her best song for sure. I almost feel like I almost like discount it in my head when I talk about anything.
It's 10 minutes,
yeah, it's just
so
like
it's not
that's
fair. It's like maybe if you made other songs 10 minutes, they would also be favorites because you're like, I can really like expand this. It's in a league of its own, but it is something I think about. But yeah, for a long time, that was my go-to. Like, I feel really sad because a boy is making me sad, so I'm just gonna go cry in my car to All Too Well 10-minute version, and then I'm gonna get back to my life. And then You're Losing Me snuck in, and so now I'm like, why are all my top songs sad? I'm like, I should have a top sad, like sad and top, because
that's
I'm like,
how I feel.
All Too Well 10-minute, and
like
You're
the Black
Me
Dog, and I'm
top.
gonna get you back. Were like my favorites from TTPD, but like
I'm like,
for different.
I need to mentally separate them because otherwise I sound really depressed.
Like for a long time, Cruel Summer has been my favorite. Well, Cruel Summer actually technically isn't even like happy, I guess you could say, because the lyrics do
it's
like
happy presenting.
play. Yeah, it's like I'm crying in the back of the car.
Happy presenting.
But it's upbeat. Yeah,
it's like Ruin the Friendship. It's happy presenting, but the meaning and the backstory is actually really sad. Which is Taylor's specialty. She's like, want to be like, I could do it with a broken heart. I remember listening to it when I was like having a really down day and like actually hearing it for what it was and being like, these lyrics are really freaking sad.
Breaking
like
down, I hit the floor.
Like, and I'm like, literally, So, but yeah, I'd have to think about what my favorite like happy songs are. It would take me longer to think about than like, oh yeah, You're Losing Me. I'll do a version.
Probably up until Showgirl was something off of Rep or Cruel Summer. I would say.
I mean, I did something bad. Yeah, I'd have to think about that.
I wanted to shout out this comment too. It made me happy. Forahud said, I thought I was too old to listen to Taylor. I'm a 92%er. Loved your energy while I was looking for a Swiftie home. New Heights is my main home for football, and Hits Differently is my Taylor home. That's so nice. And no one is too old or too young to listen to Taylor.
Literally. So
thank you for choosing us. We know that there's a lot of Taylor content creators out there. We're glad that you liked our vibe and stuck around with us.
I Can Do It With a Broken Heart was the intro to Life of a Showgirl. Absolutely. It was the bridge song we didn't know was bridging. But it's funny though, because you could say it's the intro because of the performance during the Eras tour that was very Showgirl, the marquee. The whole performance is Showgirl. But the message of I Can Do It With a Broken Heart doesn't tie into the Life of a Showgirl because that was her. But now, Life of a Showgirl, she's past all that. Her heart is not broken. It is on fire.
Because when you know, you know. And when you don't, you don't. How many times? I feel like that's been our most callback lyric that we just like said in conversation.
It's one of those
so
like,
easy.
so simple, but it literally.
Yeah.
And that could apply to dating. It could apply to if you know, whatever. It's just, I I like that. I haven't used eating out of the trash enough. I haven't like. I think that's another top tier lyric from this album. Like, you know,
We like say that to our friends and stuff in real life whenever they like do something. It's like, don't eat out of the trash.
I just I want it to not be me that can relate to. I want to like have a friend that's eating out of the trash with their relationship choices. So I can be like, girl, stop eating out of the trash. Like, excuse me? I'm like,
showgirl goal, stop eating out of the trash.
It's a metaphor. Listen to this song, okay? Called Opalite. It's a banger.
It's so good.
It's so good. Travis has impeccable taste.
Virginia asked, which version of Better Than Revenge do you prefer? Listen, almost everything we say Taylor's version, because the new production is better. You're gonna say Taylor's version?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
the
I know
OG.
the lyric change,
Yeah,
girl. That's
the OG.
That's
is
the only
better.
reason. Yeah. Yes. Because we petty like that.
Yeah, we like Petty Taylor.
you
If you watch our
know-
reaction video, you see me freak out over Petty Taylor
I like-
multiple times.
Virginia's like,
Showgirl.
it's not a PC answer, but I prefer the
Yeah.
snarky original. Same. You're in a safe space.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, girl, you didn't need to filter yourself, even though it was a little mean, a little. And then the Life of a Showgirl comes out, and it's like, girl, come on, like we back, baby, like no receipts or all the receipts, yeah. So, yeah, I wonder if there's a part of her that wishes she hadn't edited it out. But maybe she likes
I think
the
there's a
girl
difference
now who it was
between
about.
I think there's a difference between coming for someone who's come for you
Versus just
and
shading a
yeah, and I
rando.
think that she
Yeah.
changed it because she felt that she used a phrase in like a derogatory way that
That's
she
fair.
doesn't want to reinforce.
That's fair.
But it doesn't mean that we're gonna be able to unlearn it.
No, I know. It's like, Taylor, you said what you said.
Yeah. Whereas like what she did in Showgirl, and for the most part, whenever Taylor has a diss track or a clapback, it's provoked. Like she has been provoked.
Right. And she always does it in a really smart way
Like,
too.
It's like in Mad Woman, does this scorpion sting when it's what is the word?
Wait, I forget she talks about scorpions in Mad Woman too.
Yeah.
Because she also talks about it in
Oh, I saw someone commented on one of our videos and said scorpions are in Hamlet. So I was telling you earlier, we didn't finish the conversation, but there are multiple Hamlet references in the lyrics of Ophelia that we didn't get because we don't know
you said that, yeah.
Shakespeare.
Yeah, I feel like I'm at a
Does a
disservice.
scorpion
Sting while fighting back?
sting while fighting back? Yeah, it's like if you step on me, I'm gonna sting. They strike to kill, and you know I will. Like, yeah, don't come for me. I'll come back.
Was it canceled that
And
talks about a scorpion again?
Someone no, scorpion was
Father figure.
maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, another reaction video that I saw said people for whatever reason always expect Taylor to not clap back and to rise above it. And I don't know why people necessarily do. Not that like I think Taylor's a good role model and like she does rise above a lot. But her whole career, she has spoken up when she's felt like she needed to defend herself.
Yeah.
She did it again.
Yeah. Is there a new door? I know. I'm like, has anyone discovered a new QR code? No.
Nope.
What is going on?
Maybe that's it for the evening. Maybe
Oh,
maybe
you're
they
right.
only put up like 5 projectors
You're right.
today.
You're right. I didn't think about that. Actually, that
does
makes
make sense.
because that makes sense. Because otherwise, we all know that sucks though, because if you don't know that and you're living in one of the cities and you're like, I will not go home until we find this QR code. And you're like, girl, it ain't even up yet. Like, you know?
That's true. Yeah. Can you
Yikes.
imagine if you're like walking around the city, like I'm
Dude.
trying to find it. Like
And you know
the
there's
person who
people-
said they're in Nashville
You know there's people out
right
there
now,
doing
like maybe
that.
it's not even out. Maybe like you don't just stay in your comfy cozy
You
clothes.
know there's people doing that. And like meanwhile Taylor Nation is silent, like, ooh, I'm not gonna say anything. It's like, yikes. Adrian said I'm a trash eater. I get it. I get it.
Noah said, what are your thoughts on people hating the life of a showgirl? We were talking about that a little bit.
Haters gonna hate.
Yeah, we were talking about that a little bit, and it's just if the music's not for you, you don't have to listen to it.
Yeah.
If you prefer Taylor's other albums, again, that's part of the reason why she's so great is that there's albums and songs for many different phases of life, many different feelings, many different moods. And if showgirl's not for you, it's not for you. Maybe not everyone's in the showgirl place right now, and that's okay. But we love it.
I realized we never showed this in someone.
We can't.
No.
Show that.
I know.
Okay.
Relax. Not sharing our
Ryan's
screen
got
yet.
the mouse.
Everyone relax. I wanted to show them the door. Okay, we never showed the door.
You're right.
Everyone relax.
No.
Oh, got it. I got it. Está bien. Okay. Do the thing. God. Okay. If you look real close.
Not touchy.
Can they see the mouse when I move it? Can I see
Yeah.
this? Okay, cool. We never showed this, but this is the little door that YouTube was referencing when they said, look down. And they pointed us to the visualizer YouTube videos that we have. We don't have the lyric videos yet. That'll be tomorrow. But we have these visualizers, which we said look just like the Spotify videos if you open up the songs. So anyway, so there's this cute little karma door. I mean, it's not karma, but it is. It's an orange door,
It's from
like the Eras
Karma
tour.
song on the Eras tour.
Yeah. It opens up to a green room, which is it's orange and green colors.
Also,
Apparently, though, the door was closed.
it was closed.
Some people could see this a few days ago.
I was
didn't
never
see it,
able to.
and the door was closed.
Yeah, so like was the full icon showed the door, and now you see like color with the door, so it's like it's opening.
And again, if you go to a Google and you do the thing, it adds to that, and it says 12 cities, 12 doors, 1 video to unlock. Wait, it said video this whole time, and I never even thought about that.
Mm-hmm. That's why I was telling you earlier that I think it could be another music video.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I forgot to say that on the live stream.
I read it and I just glossed over. I was like, 12 doors, 12 cities.
Or it's a video promoting something. But
I never thought about the one video.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes we be overthinking it. And it's like when Taylor, when they were Easter egging that the signed CDs were going to come out, and they were posting, like, there was, Taylor Nation was like, 1 more hour. And it was a gif of Taylor signing something. And people were like, y'all, it's signed CDs. So anyway.
Also, someone said, I don't think Taylor's being petty, and petty might not even be the right word. It's like the easiest word, I guess, that comes to mind.
Yeah.
But, or maybe I'm using that because other people might think she's being petty, but I think she's speaking her mind.
Someone said, what if each QR code on each door gives a part of a video? I mean, that would make sense just because we're getting 12 little videos, but there's a lot going on in each video. That'd be, I mean, then I'm like, wait, we watched the Fate of Ophelia music video. There's a lot going on there too.
Yeah.
So who am I to say these 12 scenes?
Some people think that Honey, there were a lot of Honey Easter eggs. People were thinking that. I thought if there's going to be another one, it would be Opalite.
That's so funny. Here I am being like, oh, it's cute. Like, she has these little Travis Easter eggs. It's like, she also has Honey mentioned multiple times. Oh, Occam's razor. Every time. Like, distracts so much, and you're like, could be this, could be that. It's like, or it could be a Honey music video, which maybe we will get Travis in the music video, because that's what I was manifesting for Fate of Ophelia, and I do still live by the possibility that he does end up being in one of her music videos, as he was on stage with her at the Eras tour, and he does act, and probably really fun.
Harvey said, did anyone else see the film at a Marcus Theater? They did a really good Orange Door pre-show clip. We were going to see it at a Marcus Theater, and then we ended up pivoting and going to a local one because the Marcus Theater is like 30 minutes away, and we were able to get a refund on those tickets. But now I'm like, whoa. Alex also put up a poll that said, is Petty Taylor the best Taylor? And again, using petty is like defending herself or speaking up for herself, clapping back. Yes, 85%. Nah, 15%. I mean, we're here for all sides of Taylor, but like, well,
It's
we've
it's definitely happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
this close proximity is. Ooh. All right.
All right, well, we've been going for a bit. We thought that maybe these videos were going to conclude today, and clearly they are not. So we'll definitely be.
I didn't think they were going to conclude today.
Okay, oh yeah, I thought they were going to conclude
I thought they'd be
today.
done 3 hours ago.
Yeah. I thought the standby was going to be relating to these videos, and they were going to be all found very quickly. But we will be staying tuned. We'll keep you posted. Follow us on our socials because we have been we'll do like real-time updates there as things are getting announced. Tomorrow is Travis's birthday, Sunday the 5th. And then Monday and then tomorrow on Sunday as well is when the Fate of Ophelia music video hits YouTube and the lyric videos hit YouTube. So if you are someone who wasn't able to see the movie, then you'll be able to see a lot of what was in the movie on that. There was obviously some other things in the movie that are not going to be posted there, but at least you'll be able to see the music video. I'm excited to be able to rewatch the music video like multiple times.
And study it.
Yeah.
Just do all the things. Yeah.
Then Monday is Monday Night Football. Travis at the Chiefs at the Jags, and then Taylor Taylor goes on Fallon on Monday night, which maybe she does perform. Sometimes he does have people perform.
Yeah.
So that'd be really cool.
Monday is also Travis's birthday.
Yeah.
No, it's the 5th.
No, it's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow. Yeah. So yeah, tomorrow is Travis's birthday.
Yeah,
then Monday Night Football. Then yeah. So, there's a lot.
Yep, and then the showgirl time card ends with the Seth Meyers interview, which is Wednesday night into Thursday morning. So maybe that is when all the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 countdown that we think we're getting might end there. So we'll keep you all posted. For this album, we've decided we want to do track by track breakdowns. So we're gonna have episodes on each track coming up once we get past all of this craziness and like the Easter eggs have settled down. Really looking forward to that, and we want to do some Tay therapy with each track.
Yeah, we're gonna tie in some Tay therapy, which is basically where we get stories from you guys telling us how these songs have made an impact in your life. Obviously, the life of a showgirl is happening now, so it could be a little too soon to tell, but because it's a love album, I imagine we're gonna get a lot of you guys telling us about your beautiful love stories.
Well, it's just some initial reactions of what you related to. Yeah.
Also, someone said, do we think we'll get the lyric videos tomorrow? We are.
We are.
So it says on the schedule that Taylor Nation put out, tomorrow we get the music video and the lyric videos. The only thing you don't get from the movie is the BTS little snippets of how she made Fate of Ophelia, and then the free song, like little explanations that she gives. But who knows? She could put out the lyric video and have that off the top.
I don't think so.
Why not? I don't know. Because the theater ends tomorrow, so it's not like anyone can go after that. So it's away.
So like she promoted the movie as a release party of the showgirl with the music video, behind the scenes, descriptions about each song, and lyric videos. And then on the schedule for tomorrow, it said the music video and the lyric videos will be posted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just don't want to get anyone's hopes up. I don't think that that's going to be on YouTube.
I'm sure it's on the internet already. People have already put everything else out. So.
Well, yeah. So,
but officially, no. But we are getting lyric videos tomorrow.
And then if you have not liked this video, please give it a like. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We really appreciate everyone who has subscribed. We're hoping to be able to cross 30,000 here in our showgirl era. If you want to see our reaction to listening to Showgirl for the first time, you're going to have to go to Patreon to check that out. You can join our Patreon for free just to get notified about any of our content. And we're going to be figuring out the best way for people to try and see our reaction videos, since we are not going to be able to have it on YouTube. If you didn't hear earlier in the stream, YouTube took it down, and we cannot risk putting it back up because we could risk losing our channel altogether. So we are sorry for that, but at least it is available on Patreon, and we really appreciate any of your support if you want to go check out our Patreon.
I think that's it. 3-hour live stream, no big deal. Time flies.
Casual. We weren't planning on live streaming today.
Time flies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to go learn the eat dinner and learn the dance.
Oh yeah, spoiler, there's some social content
Yeah.
coming. I've been blocking and learning the choreo. So stay tuned for that.
And
Alright.
enjoy. We left the key in Vancouver.
What?
Roll it.